Hi guys, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous with DigiDoesGaming. We are still way out towards the galactic, happy Sunday, the galactic core, and we're working our way back slowly but surely. It's a long and daunting task, but well, it has to be done. So we're going to be kicking that off in just a moment. Let me jump into Cartel's group. Tends to be where people tend to hang out. And I will get the bot online, BlackBox, and I'll see if the guys are on, and we can jump into party chat, which is always a laugh. So let's see. Just figure out what we have going on here first. I should also say as well, if you're tuning in from the start, or I guess more of a replay, our first podcast we finally got out, me, Cartel, and Spider. So worth checking that out. It's called Dangerous Talk, and you'll find that on any one of our channels as a live cast, and information on how to find the audio version if you're interested in that. A little bit cleaned up, not too bad at all. Okay, so let's see where we're at and figure out what we're doing. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Galactic map is a little slow loading as usual, but not to worry. There we go. So it's going to set our course. I set a course down as far as there. And yeah, we're just going to come down this way. We have a fair bit of traveling to do, that's for sure. This is going to take quite some time. If you stand by just a moment, I'm just going to go and join in with the other guys in the party. So you're not stuck entire duration. Hard to find. And yeah, we'll start. I'm in no rush to get back to the bubble. I mean, I would like to get back soon, but it isn't a mad rush, so we're going to be doing a little exploring as we go along. If anything piques our curiosity and our interest, then we shall certainly be stopping for a little look. I think that's probably best. Alright, just finding this party's tricky. I don't like the way PSN does this. We'll just go to I was using the custom list there, but they just don't work the way I feel they should. They take forever to load. And everyone I click on takes forever to load, and therefore everything takes forever to load. Yeah. Ay. So I'm sorry you're stuck with this this screen. If you're on the replay, you can just skip forward about 60 seconds or so from this point, I would hope. I'm going to try and get into the party a different way. I'll find it manually. It's just taking too long for this to populate. Everything is just taking too long to populate. Wow, I'm just perplexed. I'm going to use the word perplexed by this screen right now. Please load. This is not how I seen this going. Wow, it's just blue now. It doesn't even have a loading screen. Not just your screen, mine as well. Which is not what we're going for. Come on. Alright, let's try it a different way. Like, I'm in via a LAN cable, so this shouldn't really be an issue. It's not internet. It's not the connection speed. It's nothing like that on my side. I've eliminated everything. It's the PS dashboard. It's just so... Some days it's just click and it's perfect, and other days it's not. Regardless of if the quality of my line and the speed is constantly consistent. Wow. Yeah, I said that. Alright, let's try getting in this way. No, we'll have to check on that in a while. The invite I was going off is not working. This is not loading anytime soon. It might just end up dropping me in any second there now. Dylan. Hello, Hello, Digi. Well, hello, Dylan. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, where we're just about to head off. God knows where, mate. God knows where. What have you been up to? Where am I going? This way. I suppose we should... I'm still getting used to this new HOTAS controller, so bear with me as I do. There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And throttle down. Alright, can I get a party invite? Cool. So what do we got? Let's sound off, I guess. Let's see. Dylan. Not too much. Been sick with a cold for the past week. Otherwise known as man flu. My God, man, I'm so sorry to hear. It must have been terrible. I hope that your loved ones were tending to you adequately and kept you hydrated with many a hot beverage and whatnot. It's the least that anyone can do for a man after that debilitating disease. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. You're one strong person, I'll tell you that. I mean, it can take you down for 7-8 weeks, you know, easily, where you're just stuck on the couch with the sniffles and not being able to move. Even though you are feeling better, though, I think it's important you follow medical instructions, which is pretty much to say that you should be taking it very light. So while it's okay to go to work, you should be avoiding any and all chores, housework, anything like that. Just, you know, stay on top of it, my friend. There we go. Hi, guys.
There's a Digi.
Hey, my friend, how you doing?
Hello.
Awesome. Ho-ho. It's like my dashboard just won't load anything. I was like, maybe he's streaming. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, hi mate, you alright?
Oh, man. And so we begin the long and treacherous journey home. What are you guys doing?
already about you've turned the way there.
What was that noise?
Well, we're on a planet at the moment trying to find materials.
Oh, that's right. You're farming.
Yes.
Yes, looking for arsenic and cadmium, right? Any other game, I suppose I would be fishing so that I could take it to the guy that makes leather so that he could, you know.
That's it. You just described Final Fantasy Online to me right there.
Yeah, so that's the only planet that's been scanned then.
So because you scanned it when you came in.
So how's your farming? How's the farming going? How's the farming going? One person scans, the other one collects, and you share the spoils between you.
We have just begun. We stopped at the crash site first, and now we got to find a planet that has one or both of the materials that we're after. And then we'll go set down on that and crash a couple SRVs and see if we can find some stuff.
No, that sounds way more exciting than what I'm doing.
There's a big one between two ring planets at the end, which looks bigger than what we're on. So I'll go and scan that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Digi, DP is in the chat asking what is the podcast you guys were on. So I'm guessing he's asking where is it.
Oh, okay. Hang on, I'll jump over to your chat and link him directly.
Oh,
I have it up in a few places now. Right now, it's sitting on my homepage, which is linking into SoundCloud, because iTunes are going to take 3 to 5 days to listen and verify that it's cool. But yeah, I'll throw it up there in a second. I should know my own website by now.
Oh, the pain of trying to stay within the jet cone.
Right? Fun times. It depends where the I guess where the line of gravity is for the neutron as well, because some of them, they're all shifted off to the right, and so you naturally come in and you take a right, and then you're like, crap, you have to go right to the end of the jet cone, and you can barely get the charge. Sorry, I spoke an awful lot there. I realised when I was running out of breath.
No, but sometimes you have to slow down, and sometimes. Hey, is it done? Yeah, 87.6.
Can't post my link to the chat, so go to DigiDoesGaming.com and it's
And there's Digi out in the void.
the top tab. You can see me, yeah?
I just opened up your stream.
Ah, nice.
I don't want to have the embarrassment again of not being able to, say that I've.
Well, he only subbed to you yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, I was subbed. I didn't have my reminder set, which meant I probably haven't made up my mind about him yet. So.
Yeah, got to check him out first and see what he does.
Did you not pay him for his 22-hour session last time?
Yeah, he got the credits. Okay. So it was a water world. All right, I found me a water world. Found my first Earth-like world out in the void last night. Oh, guys.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
I found 3 of them so far, and most of the rest of them are pretty much all water worlds.
Yeah, I like the water worlds as well. This one looks like a water world. Probably isn't. Oh, yeah. When I'm cleaning windows.
This is an unpopulated system. I didn't realize that.
Here you go. Yeah, Digi.
Yo.
Very little tip to shave a few extra jumps off your jet cone journey, neutron journey. If you type in when you type in the name of the system that you're going to jump to, right? When you do your thing, instead of doing like reading out each individual system, right? Just type in the actual main system, and the rest and use the jet cone use jet cone boost under the fastest routes bit.
Yeah.
If you click that box, it will automatically shorten your journey within your jump range.
Yeah, I'm gonna play around with it. I like the enabling thing in the options that you can enable the jet cone, because it's even now, and I'm not using the neutron superhighway. It's still routing me by neutrons every once in a while, just so I can get that little kick.
Yeah, mine doesn't. When you get closer, it was when I was about when I first started, because I started off about 19,500 light years before I started using the jet cones. Right, I decided to test out to see if the neutron would do it, and it doesn't.
No.
Just does it does it by normal route.
That's annoying.
So every so often I'll still have to go through the list, but every so often I'll just type in the last one. It will automatically find jet cones that will give you roughly about 200 to 300 light year range, give or take.
Oh, right. I do like. There's.
Did you find our planet Air Cartel?
Yeah, no, also, that's another little tip.
It hasn't scanned it yet, no.
Yeah, that's another little thing. It
Not
does,
within range.
but was it 9 times out of 10, it will try to find you a refuelable star, scoopable star.
That's nice as well. Hello, Commander Biologist Bacon. How are you today, my friend? One thing as well that you can. One thing is, I know Bacon's awesome. One thing you could do with those cones as well, although I didn't get the knack of it, but I was reading about it, is while you're in charging, if you can line up while you're in there, your exit gate, and go to and fire off the FTL, then it makes the jump and it keeps the supercharge, so you can then jump again regardless of where you're at. But I was never able to execute one.
Yeah, I did see a video on that one, but apparently it does one hell of a number on your FSD. It does. Was that this guy showed us? Apparently, it takes off 35% of your integrity.
Nice.
Right,
So-
scan complete. Let's have a look.
It's no. You get staying in it. You're staying in it. Thank you.
In order to expedite things, we might just want to go to a system that
One
has an
scanner,
app.
one more. One, that one scanner.
Let's hang out here for a second.
Yeah, scan the wrong one, so.
Biologist says, everyone is going to hate me. I got a mining ship, a nice Type 7. I'm not going to hate you.
Oh,
Why
man,
should we
do
hate
what
you?
like.
All that means is just you're easier to kill.
Virtue, get the cookie.
Well, okay, you're an easier target, sure, but no one's going to kill you. Yeah, I mean, if you're happy heading out there in a Type 7 and doing a bit of mining, I mean, yeah, I'm here in an Anaconda with mining lasers and a refinery on board as well, my friend. You know, so yeah, by all means, go for it. In fact, let me know how profitable it turns out. I'm curious. I know a lot of people say there's not much money in it, but
Yeah, just be warned as well. If he's going towards Sage like we did, just be wary. Even on your solo server, Spider can confirm this one. I did find people once I got to the centre.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mind you, I just to make things a little bit interesting, I kind of killed a few people over there. But hey. But yeah, you just be warned. If you have cargo, they will scan you and they will kill you.
yeah. Biologist is saying, if you want to fight me with my vulture.
Okay.
Right, we got
when I'm fully upgraded, I'll put my Anaconda versus your Vulture any day of the week.
I'd rather do vulture on vulture. I have a vulture. It's not fully upgraded or anything, but it's definitely good for the community events. I find it's very. I move it into that area, and I love flying around in my vulture. It's it's a beautiful ship to fly. I think I called it the Scopuli.
Oh, there's no ammonia on this planet, mate. It's only phosphorus, vanadium, cadmium, obelium, antimony,
Oh, you can tell.
magnesium.
Can you tell that from
We
a
just
planet
said
scan?
we needed antimony.
Yeah, if you get a surface scanner, it tells you what's on the planet.
I never paid any
We need
attention.
the
That's awesome.
They can scan it.
Did you catch
So
that,
what do we
Cartel?
need?
You need the antimony for your thrusters.
Right, there's only 0.9% on here. So where would you find that on the planet? Does it give you a clue?
It's RNG. You have to go down and just start breaking rocks.
Right, okay.
Follow the radar.
And that's why it might be valuable to find a different planet that's got better chances of getting both of the
Well,
things
what
we
is
want,
that?
or a better chance of one of them.
Right, okay, isn't it?
In order to do that, we might want to go to a
Look on
system
the
with an
radar
app
in the
beacon.
first 1 seconds. You go back in your ship, just fly for a minute or so, land again, and then check your radar on your buggy, the special sonar.
That looks
If
cool.
you see a big clump, then
That's too far.
you know you're on the right track.
Alright, Dylan, did you ever get a chance to watch the link I sent to you? The 50 plus ships all jumping at Sagittarius A. Yes, I did. That was epic. The way the guy, I didn't realize ships, because I've never really winged up with anyone. I didn't realize when a ship makes a jump, it reminds me very much of J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, in the way they just kind of and they're gone. So it was awesome seeing them all lined up and just going. And then I got as far as I think towards the end they were regrouping. They not only did they all jumped to the same point by the looks of it as well. It was pretty cool. Biologist, do you want PC? We can be the mining duo. I'm afraid I am on PS4, my friend, which is why I still have this beautiful orange glow on my dashboard. Cartel, by the way, that was awesome what you did on your dashboard.
You like it?
Oh man, I was like, I never even thought of that. That's cool.
Well, you just buy the alphabet one, it gives you all the numbers and all the alphabet.
Yeah.
And just give me something to look at when I'm back out in the void.
Try and pronounce Active. I think that's what you were going for there. Active, welcome to the channel, my friend. Active says, I love mining. It's chilly. Well, cool. We've got 2 miners in the chat. That's pretty cool. What else do you do when you're not mining?
Mine and more mining.
I take a break for a bit of mining. Ah man, I want to get back and do some of that and do some planetary resources and farming, and I'll take farming over this any day. This is just treacherous now.
What you mean, the journey back?
Yeah.
Going there seems like a really good idea. It's going to be a lot of fun, but you don't. By the time you get about 3/4 of the way there, then you get time to thinking, hang on, this really wasn't such a good idea. Not the slow FSD.
Nah. It'll be fun to do it again once the Q4 patch, or what did we call it? The Bigly patch? Bigly. Drops.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah, really.
That hurt. How much damage do you think a neutron star could do if you can got so close to it?
Nah, not much. I mean, it's the same as hitting a star. It'll drop you out at the gravity well, and the worst is gonna.
I'm talking about if you actually hit it.
In real life. Like, if it didn't just drop you out, if you hit it, I'd imagine it'd obliterate you like any star would.
Ganium. Or Ganim. Is it Ganim? You pronounce it Ganim? Can PS4 play with PC? Currently, no at the moment. There's no cross-play at all at the moment.
Afraid
We're
not.
all hoping it will happen one day.
Ooh, this is a nice line up here.
Play in Discovery only. It's the stats of who discovers does. That's shit, I believe.
Fuel scooping.
Just that.
So yeah, if you're watching, don't forget to hit that like button. More likes you get, the better. And if you haven't subbed, then hit that sub button. My friend DigiDoesGaming is also streaming on YouTube. If you want to go and check him out and say hi.
Yeah, guys, and if you like my video, hit that like button and like the video. If you're not already subbed, consider a subscription. And Cartel is over there on SB Cartel 99 if you want to jump over and say hi. Biologist, you can get more profit mining going to specific planets, specifically prestigious. Good to know. I didn't know there was
We have a friend
prestigious
in
mode.
chat who's near Sajay.
Oh, I might be
Called
passing him on
Gabriel
the way back.
Soto. He says, hi commanders, here also on PS4 near Sajay.
Nice, man. I'm on my way back now, slowly. Great place to visit, just don't want to stay there. Dylan, at least your Sagittarius
Awesome,
A
baby.
trip will get loads of cash when you get back to the bubble. Dylan, I'd better get a load of cash when I get back to the bubble. That's the only reason I'm not doing what Cartel did and self-destructing.
It's the only reason why any of us with any sense won't self-destruct.
Modi says, slim chance of Sony letting us play cross-platform. Agreed.
Yeah, that's true, Modi. Hi, Modi. How you doing?
Agreed between them and Microsoft. They do not play nice. You've got a better chance of PC and Xbox than PC PlayStation, I think. But then you also look at games like Final Fantasy 11 and 14, which are online cross-platform between all of them, and you think it's possible under the right circumstances.
Yeah, those right circumstances of being Frontier using their own servers for the cross-platform, like what 11.14 do.
This system doesn't have an app beacon started, does it?
Make it fair, though.
No, I was trying to let you know that it's not populated, so there's no nav beacon. I jumped over to the next navigated one. It's compromised. I just now did my scan, so I'm not sure what's going to show up. And I got to go because I'm getting scanned by pirates and whatnot.
There is an actual
Okay,
reason.
then.
You heard about the reason? Why?
So what
As
system
soon
you
as
were
I
doing
get into
that with?
hyperspace, I'll let you know what I found out.
Because you
Yes.
can't hot
Where
key
that new
everything
station is.
on a joypad.
Oh, there's a
If
few nice ones
PC
here, actually.
players were playing now, they would muller you.
Grab this
Well,
while we're here.
that's the beauty of using the servers from the PC for the PlayStation and the Xbox. Then then it's all fair because they're all using the same signal strength. Yeah, if the only difference between them will be what signal strength you get from your router.
No, I'm still going to agree that PC.
No, I'm on about the controls.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Everything's not. You got a keyboard, you got a mouse.
You have
hands down.
and you have voice attack, so while you're doing one thing, you're having it do another. I think PC players would dominate PS4 players. It doesn't matter. You put two ships identical against each other. The ability they have with all the different ways to control, I think, would just wipe us. Especially the voice commands alone to
They
be.
don't even need jumbo weapons for a start.
Yeah, but-
they can bang on every shot.
But you could say that's a double-edged sword. If you think about it, they've got more to think about. What if they hit the wrong key? That's it.
Yeah, but come on,
You know,
they're
but
playing
they-
long enough. They don't hit the wrong key.
Tap a button, toggle play assist. For us, it can be quite complicated.
Yeah, but we know what the community's like. It's quite a really good community.
It's
So I
fantastic
would
community.
trust PC players, you know.
Yeah, I'd trust them to
Yeah,
hit their
I know.
keys.
They said they haven't closed the doors on it, but that was one of the beginning. That was one of the main reasons. Fairness for a while.
Oh yeah, they will beat us because they've been playing the game a lot longer, but I don't think they'll be as hostile as we make out. I think
I
they'll
don't
be
think-
welcoming to us.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't consider PC players to be hostile towards us at all. Quite the opposite. In fact, maybe they'd help us out. You know, oh, damn it, there's a PS4 player. I better stick around in case he gets ganked.
No, but you won't know though, will you? You won't know, that's the thing.
Oh, that's true as well, actually. I wonder...
So in War
No,
Thunder.
How would you tell
you
if the
could-
person's a PC, Xbox or PS4 player? You wouldn't know, would you?
I guess if you went to pull up their profile, you'd know pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's actually a symbol that discerns the two, like in War Thunder.
So you get a P for PlayStation, an X for Xbox, and
It was a little star.
all right.
Just
Right.
server. Open cross-platform server. Just have a separate
Yeah, a little
server
aren't you
thing.
special star or something. I don't know.
Set
was
your
kinda
power
awkward.
in.
All right, what is it? Biologist loves voice attack, but to chime in here, he's saying, trust me, I've played for a while, and I've hit silent running accidentally way too many times. I've done that as well. So, why am I overheating? And Commander Troop Clan, how's it going, Commander? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome back, I should say. Whew. That's a whole new debate in itself, isn't it? Where'd that come from?
What's the debate now?
No, the whole PC versus PS4 player.
Oh no, any games nowadays it's always going to be PC.
I agree.
Regardless, PC are more powerful. They've got better. But basically, you could one PC can 4 PlayStations, but stacked on top of each other, wouldn't be able to hold a candle to it.
So what you're saying, if I got this correct, is that I should get 5 PlayStations stacked.
There was an
Stack them all on top of each other and just play on the one.
Well, think of it this way: if we're talking about PlayStation, PC dominating over Xbox and thing, right? Current up-to-date PC gamers, right? You think about it, right? Their processors are going to be 4 to 5 times more powerful than any console. Their RAM's going to be a lot more. Hard drive, that's kind of neither here nor there. But overall gaming performance, you're looking at. Was it well? If I remember rightly, it's over 2,000% more powerful and a lot better to have a PC game, which is why they're so expensive compared to console gamers.
But not anymore. They're getting cheap.
No, still think. You see, think about it. The new Asus one with requires to have 2 power supplies. So it's just
Yeah,
run
but that's future-proof for like 6 years. Estimated.
That's worth over 7,500. No, my bad, 10,000.
And not
Yeah.
necessarily a
$1.
representation of what you need to have to play a
$7
PC game.
You know, just you can still beat a PS4 on the same budget.
All right, let me weigh in here with comments again real quick. Modi's saying, in regards to PC players hitting silent running, he's saying it's better than hitting boost inside a station instead of gear down, as I've seen many PS4 players do. I am very guilty of this until I finally figured out. It might have been your advice, actually. I finally figured out to remap that goddamn key.
Right away, first thing, yes.
Here comes the PC versus console war. Console is going out of style, says Biologist. I would highly disagree with that. At the rate that the PS4 and Xbox One are selling, and with new versions coming down the line, I don't think they're going out of style at all. I think they're here to stay. What they just need is to be more modular. Instead of going out buying a new console, it would be nice to be able to slot out a module and slot in an upgraded module. That would be fantastic, and maybe that's what we might see in the future.
Though I will say this, I do see where he's coming from. It's not just because of the actual hardware components. It's mainly because of the software. the amount of ways people people can just BS their way into getting some perma blocks, but they're from get perma account block on that because of the amount of BS that this guy's apparently saying. Right, I've had 3 people so far. My friends have been had their account permanently blocked, right, because they beat him in a one-on-one quick scope contest, right, and because the people either PlayStation or Xbox, they check they don't get me wrong, they do check, but they don't check thoroughly enough. Right, where they're just sometimes they go more by stats and like how many times this person's been reported. I think that's maybe where that this guy's probably coming from. That why it's going down for more people buying PC.
Yeah,
I always prefer console.
I'm on lifestyle. But I want a PC for other things too. And let's not forget the modding community and all the old games you can play. Like every old game, even Mafia 1, will be upscaled to current standards. Sadly, Sony never gives reverse compatibility. Their upscales they charge us for. And another big thing is it's all going towards VR. Sony charges us separately a whopping price for games like Skyrim's coming out, and everyone's bashing it, even IGN, saying it's pants, because you're teleporting your character around. They haven't made it like the VR be R3, you know what I mean? They've tried to do the whole thing, and it's failing. I want a PC for a more reliable experience like that. I'd like to be able to go back to my old games, forever.
Well, sure, but I would counter that then and go, like, I picked up the VR with the PS Pro for the Star Trek game, and that was done right. And by the way, I've just found another one that's crossplay. Star Trek is crossplay on PS4, PC, and the Vine, I think, or whatever it is, the HTC headset. I don't know what that's called, but that is VR done right. It is absolutely fantastic. Been on the bridge of the Enterprise, or you're not on the Enterprise. I forget what ship you're on.
Try that.
Oh, it's fantastic. Every once in a while, I do a live stream on it. It's brilliant.
You need people that are, speaking English. You definitely need to be in a group for that.
Oh, not at all. I mean,
it's the Star Trek that's available in the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, but I mean, I've never not played with someone that doesn't speak English. It automatically hooks me up to people in my region, so it was typically Irish, UK, Scottish. Well, by UK I mean England, Scottish, Wales, and occasionally, depending if I was on really early in the morning, some American players. So it was always English. It's smart enough to hook me up, so it was never a problem.
But the thing that Sony's done though is just I think it's a bit cruel with PSVR, because the other 2,000 games we got, if they make any of them VR, we got to buy them games 9 out of 10 all over again.
I don't see where you're
now.
But did Sony make that decision? Because Resident Evil 7, which I own, they released they redid that in VR, and all I have to do is put in the disc. I didn't have to pay anything extra. That was a decision that Capcom made.
What I'm trying to say is, on a PC though, even with a cheap VR costing $20 or even $3.99 Google Cardboard, you can play any game in VR.
That's not true.
I don't understand.
That's not true. I have a Samsung Gear VR and I have the Google VR. I can't play any game. For example, Star Trek.
Well, I can stream on a FreeFly VR any game I want.
But hasn't the game got to be compatible with the VR in order for you to play?
Exactly. I mean, if that's the case, get one of those Google things and play Elite Dangerous in VR. You'll see it won't work. It's not capable of running it.
Not unless you got not unless it's the PC version, which it is.
Dude, I've seen it been done. Even Skyrim VR.
Warning.
Yeah, no.
I've never played Skyrim VR. You know what I mean? On a PC.
I think what you're describing. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I do well.
Oh, what
with
am I
this,
doing here?
What I think you're sort of describing is people playing the game through the VR, but it's not part VR compatible. It's just basically using the VR as like a TV screen.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes
Yeah,
it
but
look like
it's
VR,
as
maybe.
immersive as Project Cars. The only difference is you can't lean towards the steering wheel, so you use like a fixed head.
Yeah,
Still
Yeah,
don't
but
that's-
Project Cars is VR though, isn't it? That is
Yeah,
VR
Project
That
Cars
is
is
VR,
VR. Project Cars is VR. Pretty much most of the games coming out are now VR or VR compatible.
Yeah.
But,
See, I don't want VR.
I
anyway,
can't
so.
get round why Skyrim on the Sony, they've opted for you have a constant grenade arc to move around in that game. Whereas on the PC version of it, you just normally running across fields fighting real people. Like
Yeah,
in the game, or
but-
fighting
but-
dragons.
I know, but
On
my
Sony,
no, but you
the
keep saying you
fireball
keep
goes on
saying
for like
you keep saying
Right.
Sony. Sony didn't make that game. I don't know why you keep blaming Sony. Sony's just the platform. Bethesda makes Skyrim, if I'm not mistaken. That's their decision. It's the studio. They released the game. They made it. They made the choices. Sony's just the platform.
It's because of
Yeah,
PS
Sony
Vita.
bucks-
They're already
so-
looked into it. It's because of PS
But
Vita.
anyway, guys, what were you all up to in the game? What
There
were
we
you up
go.
to?
Thank you, Cartel. Thank you, Cartel.
Thank you. Yes.
Right, what
I
are you
am
up to,
on my
Dizzy?
way.
What are you up to, man?
Do something.
Just going to go back to VR real quick. Dylan says, speaking of VR, it would look amazing with this game, but I would probably get motion sickness. Yeah, this game is in VR on the PC, and I don't know about motion sickness. I mean, everyone who's been on this game in VR has sung its praises, so I don't know,
Not
mate.
unless you get plane sickness.
Well,
Where you can barely
perhaps.
feel-
Or space sickness, space madness.
Personally, I would
Okay.
personally I would love it, but I could imagine a bit of motion sickness.
You
Um,
can
No, you
change
can't.
the display if you
It's
your
like,
permanent
this
motion.
way. The only way you be it's been sort of proven. The only way you're able to feel, the only way you'll be able to get motion sickness nowadays is if you actually feel it. Like, for example, if you're like you get travel sickness by car or boat sickness or sea sickness, plane sickness
Yeah,
is
through
all
through
about
motion rather than.
Yeah. The
Nothing
plane
here, wow.
sickness is basically you're able to feel it, and because you're sitting down, pretty much sitting down 9 times out of 10 when you're playing this type of
Then-
game,
ouch.
you don't actually feel.
Yeah, I
the
wanna
actual-
buy a sim pit for this, where it's like 180 degrees screen, and you sit in the middle of it.
But if I play a shooter at less than 15 frames per second, I get physically ill to my stomach.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I do.
that-
It
that-
makes me sick to my stomach.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah, that bit. Yeah, you're sick to your stomach because you get so little FPS.
Feels like motion sickness.
There's no cross save. It's just a bitter taste to, not be able to pick up where you left off on no cross save already on the Skyrim remaster. You have to keep them save files separate.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna dock my ship up at this dark station where I can't see the landing pad very well.
Oh, it can't land.
Use your cartel bubbles.
Then I'm gonna, yeah, then I'm gonna log off for a couple of hours, have a break and that, and then I'll be back at 8 p.m. where I'm gonna be streaming the new Assassin's Creed for a couple of hours.
Oh, very nice. I might do a
Yeah,
stream
yeah.
on Star Trek later because I've been really meaning
Oh,
to
that'd
get
be
around
cool.
to that. But we'll see if I
I
can
might
get
do.
some
I
time.
might do a streaming at MGS.
Oh, that's fun. I finally platinumed that the other day. I was delighted with it.
No, I'm trying to get used to the online version of it, online part
Okay.
as well.
There's the forward operating base online version, but there's also the just MGS online. That can be fun at times.
No, no, I've got the FOB, but I've got the FOB as well.
Yeah.
I've got all of them. Considering this month or so, I got it free with PS Plus. It was on the actual free bit. And to be honest, the way they come through, I have to admit, my two favourite MGSs was one and Sons of Liberty. To be honest, they're the best ones. I believe they're actually brilliant. But unlike the other ones, I feel they brought the stealth back into this game, where how Metal Gear Solid was meant to be played stealthily.
That's true.
Right, guys. Everybody on DigiStream, hi. Hope you're all good. Carry on watching. Cartel's logging off. Everybody on my stream, hope you're good. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subbed already, sub for me. So I need 300 subs.
So he can sing.
So I can sing to you all. Badly. But you all take care.
Yeah, everyone just remember that there is. Remember, everyone, there's still definitely a mute button there if you need it.
See you later, Carter.
Yeah, Cartel, take it easy, man. We'll see you on at 8 p.m.
I'll be back.
Biologist forgot to buy limpets. What did you need the limpets for, Biologist? Fireshot 101. Hey, Digi. Hey, Fireshot, man. Welcome to the channel. How are you? What's this? Whew. Guys, jump, scan, jump, scan, jump, scan. I'm going crazy.
Space Madness 2 is most ultimate.
Yes, indeedy. Still, fun times. We'll get there eventually.
There you go. 193 light years. How many jumps do you think it will take me, Digi?
193 light years. Oh, because you're using the neutron superhighway, aren't you?
Yep.
1, 2.
2.
Yeah.
When I've only got a 21.8.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry. Hang on. Okay. 4.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Right. On the actual highway map, should I say? I'm just going to call it a map because it's pretty much what it is. Right. It says it'll take me 7.
Huh.
Right.
Yeah.
Mind you, I will say I kind of skipped one straight into the other one, but that's because it was only one jump.
Yeah.
But it's that's what I mean. But map, it was the galaxy map, will pretty much 9 times out of 10 will pretty much shorten it quite by probably about 3 or 4 jumps, depending on if your fuel ratio as well. Because I'm noticing as well that it does take your fuel into account now.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that at all. Hang on, what's this? Biologist, my ASP does 150 on the neutron highway.
150?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but you could probably still get up to about 250, 260 maybe.
Now, there you go, Biologist. Something to aim for. John D, great stream. Thanks, John. Welcome to the channel, my friend.
You're welcome.
And Modi says 150 is very low, not engineered? Question mark.
Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, whoever said 150 low question mark was actually right in the money there.
And should be able to get you on my phone instead.
Get out of the jet cone, you've already
went
got
the wrong way.
supercharged.
Who's in the jet cone?
Apparently I've got a jet cone, I now can jump over 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18. 18 zeros. That's what? 18 zeros. How many say? No.
It's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, apparently I can travel over the trillion. Yeah, no, it's quintillion. 477 quintillion light years.
What fuel scoop are you using, dude?
No, I want it.
We have
I'll be back.
We have someone in the
It's
stream
just
called
like roses.
Cartel99. Hi, Cartel. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Dylan, the next aim is to figure out a way to get 300 light years out of it. Need some coding. Do that. Indeed. Spider, I'm maybe not all there either. The Altifer. Your friend told me you like BBC. I like BBC. This is... What?
What?
Cartel going to watch while I get it sorted. No bothers, mate. Thank you, Commander Cartel. Who said I like the
Get back
BBC?
soon. BBC. Well, this is meant to be Elite Dangerous, not the BBC.
CBBC. Cartel has it. CBBC. That sounds more like it.
Okay.
Screw this. There we go. Still getting used to this new controller. Every once in a while I hit something, I'm like, what?
We do a relay stream.
Troop Clan, fly safely, Commander. I see you laters and have fun. Thank you so much for dropping by as always. Troop, take it easy. Have a great one. Biologist, that can get you 400 if it works. If what works?
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay.
If he thinks he can get an Asper for a 400 light year jump range, but on a jet code, I would love to know how he does it.
Had to put that guy in a timeout. Okay.
Someone said, watch your ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say.
He got a little timeout. I'm not sure what. Oh, he is. Okay, Modi can't use Neutron and FSD boost together. Yeah, I figured that out the hard way. just didn't play. Like I did a bit of synthesis and injected my FSD to get a bit of a boost, and then I supercharged. But yeah, the maximum distance I could achieve was not increased in any way. So it's one or the other.
Well, you could say inject in FSD boost and the jet cone boost are pretty much one and the same.
Well, it's the same principle, I guess. Sure.
Same
Nice.
principle. It's just you can use it in the FSD boost anyway. But
That
the
could
question
be a
is, does it
waterworks.
damage your FSD like the jet cone?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Fuel scooping.
Let's see what's lying around for us.
Do you know what? I'm going to go after this jump. I'm going to come into the cartel's
Disengage.
server, and I'm going to see how far you got, Digi.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going slowly but surely. I haven't used the Neutron yet. I've just been going in a straight line looking for water and Earth-like worlds, especially Earth-like. Came across my first on this journey finally last night before I went to bed. I wanted the footage for something I'm working on. So now I'm just scanning high metals.
Oh, so you're scanning every planet on the way back?
Not every one of them, but if I see something of interest, like if there's some high metal content worlds and they're relatively close to the star, then sure I'll grab them. Or if I see something that looks like a water.
So you're not going to do the Adopt a Rock approach on it then?
No, I'm not. Not unless that one rock that's hundreds of thousands of light seconds away is an Earth-like world. Otherwise,
Well,
no.
I found something which is the first for me. I wish I'd depicted it. Came into a system about 2 days ago. I'm talking about our version 2 days.
Yeah, grab
I
it.
came into a system, and the furthest planet was so far away. Yeah, and I actually timed it. It took me over 2 hours to get there, and I'm talking about real time 2 hours.
Why
It
were
was
you?
at 0.43 light seconds away.
Why were you doing that? I better slow down here
Doing
real
it
quick.
Dr. Rock.
Muddy says there was a way to get 2 FSD supercharges from one neutron star, but it's probably been nerfed already. Yeah, I was reading about that while you're inside the neutron cone and you're charging, if you lined it up in such a way that you could jump to the destination from inside there, it used the energy from the cone itself and you still had your supercharge. But yeah, I wasn't very successful. I tried 2 or 3 times on my way to Sat A and I wasn't successful, I must say. Biologist. Now off to mining. I'll tell you how it goes. Please, by all means, buddy, keep me up to date. Muddy, high metal can be terraformable even when far from the star. Depends on the star type. Oh, that's a valid point, actually. BHOHOAB is good.
What is
to mine at.
that star that you think is good to mine at? I'd love to know.
I don't know it at all. BHOHOAB3.
That is probably miles out there.
I don't know. I mean, he is inside the bubble, I think. Yeah, Modi managed to use the neutron star double boost once as well, but he's not been able to repeat it since.
I want to buy credits, but I'm not sure what to get. Is it like bank for buck bets to get 2,500?
You want to buy credits like Frontier points, or?
Well, I want different laser colors.
Oh, Frontier points then. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much anything
Or do
costs.
I wait for a sale?
I haven't seen a sale yet since I've gotten the game, to be honest.
That's why I think one might be coming. I might just Google it now to see if they do come and how often.
Yeah, I guess it's worth a look. I just throw them on there whenever I have some money handy and left around and take advantage when I can.
Oh, I'm always shopping for a bargain.
I don't blame you. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, what am I looking for?
That's why I was saying about the PlayStation VR, not to bash it too much, but I already know that the next one is already underway. It's going to be far more superior. They're going to put something better than a Xperia Z2 in it this time, and it will be a 4K screen. And they will drop the price of the current ones so hard soon, because even the best Oculus or whatever came from 800 quid down to 349.
That's right, yeah. I've seen that price drop. My mouth was dropped because...
Exactly, and that's like got the touch and move controllers, which is so much better anyway. It's going to get way better than what it is. If you're on the fence, I'd say just hold out as long as you can. And you can actually, with a multiple ones where you put your own smartphone in the case, you can play any game as though you were R3, technically VR, on a PC. I don't have a good enough rig to run anything impressive using it, but I've seen people running everything from Skyrim to all sorts.
I like. I just hope...
Keep the headsets, you know?
I can't see what they come up with.
Oculus, if you need the touch, maybe you need the touch controllers for the newer titles which use them. But for example, a word of warning for PS4 Skyrim, for example, because this all just came out in the last day or two. You don't actually turn left and right. You sort of teleport everywhere, and when you sort of turn, you can only turn like a 35-degree angle to the left, to the right. It's not in any way like Skyrim as you remember it, and even IGN has said this, and it's not in a good way. So I'm hoping they're going to really work on that and make it at least a softer blow for anyone who has already pre-ordered it or something.
Yeah, I really got to get away from pre-ordering games. But yeah, that's not a title I was going to pick up, thankfully. Let me just view your engagement. Who's near me? Gabrielle is near me. Digi, we're close right now. HYPOEPRA region. Nice, hey. Salute to you, Commander, as I pass you on my way back. Relatively close, yes, of course, relatively speaking. What did I find here? An ammonia world. Nice. Find, Digi. And that's that. Let's jump. Let's get out of here. So what's everyone doing on the game right now? I mean, I'm just jumping. John Doe. Awesome. Awesome indeed, my friend.
I think he's named after that Dr. Jonathan Dean, the original 007 back in Victorian things, was it?
Mining. Biologist is mining. That's right. Mining. Yes. Much more fun than this repetitive task, but... Actually, I say this is repetitive, but it's not. I'm sort of enjoying it. I gotta put more breaks between my login times so I can. Especially, do you know what? Because I've switched it up now and I have the new controller. I'm doing the same thing over and over, but it's a whole new experience, so it's enjoyable in that sense as well. And Fang is off trading. And Fang, welcome to the channel, my friend. John D 1400, and yes, he was the first 007.
Oh, John Lee, yes.
Righty-o.
Hello.
Hello.
Food is on the go. Hello.
Yep, thank you. Right, let's end that off now. And I need his case.
So stuck.
Do.
And Fang is off trading. Gabrielle is scanning a dense neutron star jungle. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had a whole bookmark system set up. I had loads and loads of them all over the place. Those and black holes. But I was very disappointed when the first 2 black holes I came across, they had been discovered. And I was nearly disheartened enough to stop. But the next 3 were, they're mine. Thankfully.
Yeah. And you're definitely not getting rid of it. You're definitely not done coming the quick way back.
Oh, hell yes. I want my name on those.
I bet that's for trouble.
Right, I'm going to be putting your Xbox in here, okay? What? I'm going to be putting your Xbox in here. Okay? Right.
Are my controllers?
One's... Sorry, I'm just speaking to my nephew.
You're right. 1.
Right.
Whoa, whoa. Please stop.
Oh, so you put Lego bits in here. I'll put Lego people in there.
Please stop. Oh my god.
Whoa. It's right job. Someone's got... Someone lose their head?
I'm wondering. Power. God, I love this joypad. Biologist agrees. He says, my ears. Yeah. I took off my headset there for a second. I just couldn't do it. I have the sound up pretty high.
Yeah, that was, pull one of mine out as well. Be right back.
Sure thing, mate. And we are jumping to a yellow orangey star, Class K. Exciting stuff. Gabrielle, we're 3,500 light years away from each other, did you?
So
Pretty close.
I'm so jealous you jumped into a yellow orangey.
I know, right? Modi says, found many black holes and neutrons on the way to Sagittarius A. Areas full of them. Indeed. It is just, it is so rich. I got sick and tired. It's like, I started out, I'm going to try and find a black hole. And then I bookmarked so many stuff. My bookmark thing is still full of them. It's like, I don't have the time. I'll just go and try and find a few. But yeah, what a magnificent place. Those things are terrifying. It's a shame that the game mechanics currently save you for wandering too close and getting too curious. I'd love the high thrill risk of if it was going, yeah, to a point, but I would love the high thrill risk of if there was no safety involved. And that you'd be like so nervous.
Safety's overrated. Safety's always been overrated, you know this, Digi.
Yet I fly with safe mood.
There's no safety.
Let's just grab a bit of fuel there. Did I sound off the system? No. Or sorry, did I honk? No. Oh, okay, there's something here now. Those ones are always suspicious to me. Do you know what? It's relatively close, is it? Where do you go for a look? Should be there in no time. Fang says, mission shouldn't put bounties on you for mission failure. Ouch, did you get a bounty, man? It's a nice way of incentivizing you to complete the mission first time, no? Wow. Just wow. But yeah, I can see how frustrating that would be, absolutely. No, I wasn't watching my screen. Should start decelerating a little. What was that? Oh, slow down again. I love this joypad. Just twist it a little to adjust the ship. It's fantastic. I was just thinking there, why am I not in scanning range? There we go. Ah, high metal content. Alright, that was worth the trip. Yeah. Okay, so, boom. Next jump. Okay, let's catch up here. Sorry guys, for those watching the screen, I'm looking to my far right, trying to catch the comments as well, because it's how I was set up for it yesterday. Fang says, first, from not getting on to finish the mission in the time frame. Then, when I was trying to fly into a station, I get killed because of the original bounty, which then gave me more bounties. Gabrielle, curious thing, I found several terraformable planets on neutron star systems. Hard life, I think. I agree. Modi goes on to say, found even an Earth-like world near a neutron. Don't think it's actually possible in real life. I don't think so too. I mean, even if you managed to keep your atmosphere, you'd still be radiated, you'd be fried, your DNA would just be ripped apart. John D. How to do VR on PC for £3 to £80. Recommend Freely VR, £40. Use the app called Trinus VR or Vorpix. Wi-Fi or wire. Beat a phone and away you go. Huh. You learn something new every day. Where am I going? Okay, I thought I was flying towards something. I'm actually about to jump.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Mission shouldn't put bounties on you, did they? Did they put bounties on you, did they?
Apparently so.
I thought you just got stung. I thought you just failed it and lost a bit of rep or something.
Nope, apparently put a bounty on him, and he discovered that when he was trying to get into a station and got killed, and thus created more bounties. It's a weird system.
Ah. Maybe it was, yeah, like real, like, hardcore type action. He was up to some shady business.
Maybe. Modi says neutron would have high radiation and not enough heat for maintaining an Earth-like world. Absolutely agree. Biologist, holy moly, golden moly. Did you find gold? Gabrielle, engage. Yes. In fact, I like, if anyone watches the new Star Trek Discovery, I like that captain's no-nonsense crap. You know, it's just, engines are ready. Go. That's it. Just go. Beloved. Oh, I had a...
You watched the new Discovery then?
Yeah, I love it.
Not yet. I want to. I might watch it tonight.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
How would you
After
rate it versus J.J. Abrams? I quite like the new films.
They're doing it in the same universe. So if you like the new films, you like it. You like everything they're doing with it.
And my favorite is the old ones, of course. But so you know, I don't get what the hate is towards J.J. I thought he did a real good remake of it.
I thought he did because I mean, sure you can do it like the old style that they did it, but we've seen from some of the more recent movies that came out, the Enterprise E related ones, Picard and whatnot, that it was starting to die off. And instead of trying to appease the existing fans, I think what J.J. Abrams did is he kept us happy enough, but he brought in a whole new generation of fans to the Star Trek universe, and Discovery's now able to capitalize on that.
So that too,
Perfect,
yeah.
perfect.
Because we get to see Jim and why he's so volatile as well in the movies.
There you go. And with Discovery, like they've always referenced in Star Trek, you know, the beginning of the original Klingon War and all that, but we actually get to live it now. We get to see it, which is.
Have you noticed? Though, since
What am I doing?
Since the original Star Trek, pretty much all the main races of the Federation stay the same, apart from one. All the Klingons, they keep changing their Klingon appearance. Right.
Yeah.
For example, Generation, you got Worf. Right. Still looks particularly human, but he's still got you could see the noticeable ridges, and he's got the hair at the back. Yeah.
Sure, Worf, yeah.
Right. Then you've got, from that you got the DS9 Voyager. Same. It's pretty much still the same. Then after that, you've got the
Enterprise,
yeah.
Enterprise. They've changed it. That has been changed a little bit, but it's still reckon it's still pretty much staying similar. Just probably it's just been one of the first few hundred years. But since then, you got the first normal Star Trek with the new James T. Right. They changed that again in Star Trek Beyond, I think it was. Right. You notice that they've got more piercings on them. The ridges are still the same. They still appear human, but you don't see the hair. They seem bald.
True.
Right. Now with Discovery, they've kind of capitalized on that one and made him a lot more meaner. Right. More. Completely bald, elongated back of the head. They could say they've crossed it between the Klingon version with one of our dinosaurs.
It's kind of like at first you're like, what the hell? But then it kind of works in a way because they're somewhat too clean in some of the films.
True.
You know, they're too sort of human in a different way.
Indeed. Fang says the clothing, some is very sexy. Gabrielle says Gabriel Lorca is a sinister character, despite he has the same name as me. Oh, that's Captain Lorca. Yeah, okay. he's awesome. Biologist likes the Ferengi. They have nice ears. I'm going to respectfully disagree and say I hate them. I hate them with a passion.
I hate them.
You need big combat.
Then he goes on to say Gabrielle says very sensitive ears. Oh God.
Okay, that's it. If you like to get your jolliest off that, then I'll have no problem. But if you say they're sexy, then my guess is, please don't take this wrong way, I'm assuming you like to look like one of them.
Oh, he didn't say sexy. He just said they have nice ears.
Abuse them.
One thing I will say, I will say they're dumb as hell.
Actually, Gabrielle goes on to say, I have a personal theory about Star Trek Discovery. It's not Abrams' universe. It's on the Mirror universe. You know, they might have to go. Yeah, they might have to go down a route like that. And a bit of fan theory for the next Star Trek movie from the instead of calling it the Abrams universe, they refer to it as the Kelvin timeline. And what they suspect might happen there, because the actor that played Jim Kirk's dad is coming back, is that the film might result in the Kelvin timeline being broken. And if the Kelvin timeline is broken, then Discovery that's currently in the Kelvin timeline, they'd have to explain that, so they might explain it with what you just said. So nice, interesting theory.
Come on. As if they couldn't spin off something from Spock's latest Abrams.
Well, technically, they did. If you remember from the first when the first movie, the Kelvin timeline, Spock came through from the original universe.
That's right, Jim.
You could say our universe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now, think of it if he comes back, that means Kirk's dad will have to also come through the original combat through our universe. Meaning they have to use red matter. And if I'm thinking right, from the movie, all the Vulcans had all the red matter in the whole it's all their galaxy.
Yeah, I had a big problem with that part of the movie. For what he wanted to achieve, which was to drop the red matter into the star. Why did he have so much of it on the ship when all he needed was... why are you flying around with that much red matter, man?
Great, just great. You could say it's creating a paradox, but you could say kind of it was preordained that he was meant to, and that Romulan mining ship was also meant to be to the point of being ripped in two parts.
Well, maybe.
It's two different parts of different timelines.
Hi, Agatha. You're welcome. Agatha says, hi all, thanks for the Twitter nudge.
Hey. Yeah, gotta catch up. Cartel is there as well. Discovery is before Kirk. It isn't, yeah, it takes place before Kirk, but I think in one of the recent episodes, did they not mention the Enterprise ship? So we're getting to that point where I think Discovery will hit that timeline. Where
Discovery was talking about Jonathan Archer's Enterprise.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking way before Discovery.
Enterprise before Kirk, though, isn't it?
No, you're right. The Archer, they're on about Archer, yeah.
Jonathan Archer Enterprise. It was the first ever Enterprise to be named Enterprise in regards to warp ships. Right. So yes, Cartel, thank you for that. Thanks for correcting us on that, because it even states it in the was it in the second episode, I believe? I think it is, or second or third episode, that when what's his name, the first officer of Discovery goes through all the it was looking at a board with all the sort of like awesome captains, I'm going to say, or
that's right. Yeah. He's asking the computer to run.
And you see Jonathan Archer's name in there.
It was Christopher Pike there as well. I don't remember.
Christopher Pike was on there.
Wasn't he? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Christopher Pike was a captain on one ship before the Enterprise. So I think it was he was during that time. I think it was a thing. I think it was a younger version of Christopher Pike.
Oh yeah. Agatha, hi.
Admiral Pike.
Yeah.
In Generations, isn't it?
Oh. Crap,
But
you might be right.
Maybe he's just safe.
Because the first ship of the Kelvin Star Trek was Christopher Pike was captain of the Enterprise before Kirk took over.
That's right, Jim.
All right, and at the end of it, he was the admiral, and in the second bit with Khan,
he was captain again.
Khan killed. He's still an admiral, but he was the. You don't really call a captain an admiral on his ship. He was basically the admiral of the Enterprise. Right, it was his ship. Then Khan killed him before he can even get onto it, which made Kirk back to the captain again.
That's right. Yep.
Right. So.
Yeah, I agree, Cartel. It's just I've heard the name Pike in either Voyager or something like that. Maybe it's just a coincidence of the names. but she answers to an Admiral Pike in one of the episodes. But it's likely just the same use of the name. Totally unrelated.
Pause at Cartel. Prefer Chris Pike in the film, says Agatha. Hi Digi, hope you're having a good day. Fantastic, thank you. Cartel, as you were just addressing there, Archer was the first Enterprise captain. Yep. Biologist. You guys are done talking about Star Trek because I haven't seen anything yet.
Watch them, dude. Really good.
They're awesome.
I'd like the Q Continuum to come into the new series.
I will say this though, right? In regards to Enterprise captains, it goes Jonathan Archer, Christopher Pike, James T, Picard. Then you're thinking of something of the newer versions of the things towards the timeship version, the Enterprise J.
Yeah, there's an audio podcast type series as well.
Malcolm Hepburn just came up with that point there as well.
Hey Malcolm, how's it going, buddy? There's an audio if you have an audiobook player, it's not an audiobook player, a podcast player. There's a podcast. It's like a drama series. I don't know if it was like BBC funded a bit or whatever, but it's based in the future, long after the Federation has crumbled, and it follows the Enterprise G, I think, as they're trying to rebuild the Federation. It's quite a nice listen, but they only ever got around to doing one season. But they stuck to the lore as best they could. So Gabrielle,
biologist bacon. I haven't seen it either, and I don't feel like any of this is spotted for me. Because I'm just gonna sort of like wipe my memory clear and just watch it.
Yeah, it'll make sense when you watch it. I mean, we're not spiting. Don't worry. You're not.
You just mentioned he'll come back when you're done talking about it. So he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, we're done. Don't worry. There's no spoilers there though. So Gabrielle says, anyway, it's so nice to have another Star Trek series on TV. Agree, wholeheartedly agree. Cartel Claire says hi back. Agatha Digi says hi to Claire as well. Cartel Malcolm Pike was captain in pilot episode of Star Trek. Interesting. Miss Agatha Hudson says, what was that? The OS Malcolm? Really Digi? Didn't know that. I've seen the books for the other series. There you go. Sorry, I'm running out of breath.
There wasn't even Captain Kirk in the very first Star Trek, the old Star Trek, was it? That was a different guy altogether. And they replaced him with Captain Kirk. Wasn't that Pike as well?
Yeah, Pike was a pilot, as Cartel pointed out. Pike was a pilot captain, but he was still technically captain nonetheless, right?
No, when they released it in the 60s or 70s or whatever, the old one.
I don't know. I never seen the first episode of the original Star Trek.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it might have been a Pike or not, but I know it wasn't. What's his name? The classic.
I know what you're thinking of, and I cannot.
The classic Kirk. What's his bloody name? Will Shatner.
Shatner.
Before him, there was the first episode. Isn't actually him as the captain, but I don't think it was the J.J. Abrams type thing. But I think it was because it was failing, and then they brought in Kirk, and then the characters just
a man. And I quite love as well in J.J. Abrams' universe how the Kirk there, you know, he even when he kind of snaps a command, you know, he does all the mouth gestures and all the facial expressions, just like Shatner used to. It's just fantastic, the amount of time he must have put into that.
Good actor.
Fantastic. There we go. Bacon, you read know your stuff. Oh, there were people between Kirk and Picard. Notice the original Enterprise after the movie is A and Picard is in D. And in one of the episodes there's a C and there's a B. And yes, Picard took over E when the D was destroyed. And he went up against the Borg in the E. And I think we only ever got to see up to the Enterprise E. Malcolm,
yeah, Enterprise E was the last one before before we hear about Enterprise J. So obviously there are a few other Enterprises after that. Enterprise J is about 400 to 500 years into the future. So in some respects, you've got a few other captains possibly going to be in things. So there might be a follow-up after Enterprise E, but possibly there isn't. It might just be like a little storyline along the way of that.
Yeah, they've got so much potential though in the series. I mean, realistically, you've only just scratched the surface of what you can do. So
It's like, if you remember the final episode of Generation, the final 2 episodes of Generations, right, where Q can warps Picard's mind in between the timelines, right? And if you think about it, it's before the Enterprise E, still in the Enterprise D, I think, yeah, Enterprise D. And if you think about it, is it one of the things it had warp 13?
Although
right?
that drives me crazy because there was a Voyager episode where they achieved warp 10, and suddenly they were able to be everywhere in the universe simultaneously.
Yep.
And then we went faster. But then you go to warp 13, it's like, what the hell is that compared to 10?
But if you think about it, even in the Voyager, anything beyond warp 10 and beyond is technically considered transwarp.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because the Borg, if you remember in the episode 7, even 7 and 9, it's kind of sort of explained it.
Gotcha.
When he went Cartel, when he went plenty more numbers in the alphabet, is that the ship you're on about?
Plenty more numbers means plenty more letters.
Agatha, you're right. Agatha says, didn't they turn into 13? They turned into lizards. It was warp 10 they hit there, and yeah, I don't know, was it Banana Torres and who's the pilot? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They did lizards.
I know. It's not Banana Torres' thing. Tom Paris.
Paris, that's it. Guys, I'm going to call an all stop to my ship, and I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a beverage there real quick. So you can just kind of stare at that. We'll be moving forward on my stream at 30 kilometers per second. Enjoy the flight.
Just don't take too long.
The interdiction, dun dun dun. You come running back, you will, if he gets interdicted. They only do that if you got cargo anyway.
Alright. Ash is asked to be joined into
I'm
the
not
party.
sure if it was E or F. Cartel. You're probably gonna correct me. I know the line. I think it's the same one. Do you know the answer? Which Picard ship crashed in Generations? Spider?
Right. How far have I got to go?
Do you know, guys? Which
Well,
Picard ship crashed in Generations? Cartel, he's a law master.
That'd be the Enterprise D of the Jean-Luc Picard.
I said he... I know he goes planning like 38 letters in the alphabet.
Yeah, that'd be
How many Enterprises have they crashed? So many.
only one. Only one. No, 2 if you count Enterprise E, but that was in the when they were sort of like war with the Scimitar. Riemann Warburg.
Yeah, but they crashed
Crashed it into the cinema.
as well.
I was going to say the A1s. I know they completely crashed and decimated. It was in Enterprise D, in Generations, when William Shatner made a reappearance. Right, anyway,
Saucer section. Yeah, they trashed the saucer a bit, I think. One of the bits gets trashed in the latest one. I like the intro to the latest one. It's sort of a throwback to the Tribbles. You know, where they look like they're big monsters, but then they come and start a fight on Kirk.
Sorry,
And they're
guys.
tiny. They're literally tribbles. I don't know if they're tribbles or not, but they look like tribbles.
Right, how far am I away from the bubble at the moment? Let's see.
Too far, too far. I'm back, guys. We're making progress towards this planet again. It looks like a high metal content world. We'll grab it and we'll jump out. What am I missing, chat?
13,624 light years.
But poker when you look away and get diced. Great film.
Yeah, he just went to get a drink.
Yeah. What's Gabrielle saying there? Commanders, do you like Star Trek Discovery opening music? I quite do, actually. I didn't think I did on the first episode, but on the second I found it was sitting with me quite okay. Saucer section. Oh, Enterprise saucer section, of course. Stepped away for a bit. Where's Digi? Oh, okay. That's what you were answering there. Yeah, I went for a refreshing beverage. There he is. Oh, I'm just catching up. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Ooh, approaching a new system. Looks kind of cool. Probably grab the star as well, actually, before
Yeah, I'm only 9,400 light years away from Ash. He looks like he's in close to Kelowna.
Oh, Ash. So he's getting close. Yeah, I didn't check on his messages today. He usually updates us on how many jumps he's away.
Well, by the looks of it, he's potentially about 2,500, 3,000 light years, give or take. Away from Kelowna. No, maybe 4,000 light years.
How bad? How bad?
Yeah, about four and a half, 5,000 light years.
He's making good progress, considering. Gotta tag this thing. Come on, scanner! Alrighty.
Yeah, about nearly 5,000 light years. I'm about 9,000 light years away from him, and considering where you are, probably I'm considerably. I am 10,000 light years away from you.
There you go. That's not bad, actually. Making progress here. Whew. I feel like I'm making progress finally.
Well, considering halfway over there, I would say if I kept my normal non-neutron route, I'd probably only be about half that away from you.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, how many have I actually made? 1, 2, 3.
I see you got a playlist on Bridge Crew. Did you?
Oh yeah, that's me having some fun on Star Trek VR, man. So much fun. I try trolling it sometimes as well.
One they definitely got right.
Yes.
52 trips towards the 52 trips towards the galaxy map, and I got myself from 19,537 light years to 13,558.
How bad? How bad? John D says, might watch Discovery tonight. How many episodes do we have so far? Gabrielle confirms
Next episode comes out
6.
tomorrow.
Yes, every Monday. Mondays finally have meaning again. It lost all meaning when Game of Thrones ended. It came back with The Walking Dead, and just before The Walking Dead, it came back with Discovery. So I have a double now every Monday. Gabrielle says, apparently there are 15 episodes this season. Well, I really do hope so. And I know
think there's going to be more.
I know that wherever it's been hosted, I don't know the network, but they've seen record sign-ups for episode 1, and then their sign-ups for episode 2 to that platform again burst all records. So it's doing really well to the point that I think I read the other day season 2 is already confirmed, that they've confirmed there will be a season 2 and they're paying for it, which is fantastic. It's great to see Star Trek doing that again.
What do you think is going to happen to J.J. Abrams' films now? Do you think this is what... We got no more Chekhov, do we?
Yeah, oh wow, I hadn't even considered that.
You know, it kind of mucks up everything if with no Chekhov. I don't know how.
It really does.
They're going to have to different actor, aren't they?
Most likely, and that's... I mean, they got away with it with Spartacus back in the day, and it went well. But I love that actor. It's such a shame that happened.
Yeah, it's very bizarre how he died as well.
Mm-hmm.
Crushed by his own car and such a...
That's just sad.
Slip.
What a way to go.
Oh, sucks. I've got to get myself some more PSN.
You have to get yourself some more...
Yeah,
What
I can play Metal Gear Solid.
Oh no.
Oh, it means I'll get to play a bit of Dragon Age instead.
Whoa! I wasn't watching. Oh, screw it. Next system. I'm not doing a turn. I'm not going to fly around.
Hang on, if I've got no PSN, that means I shouldn't be able to play. I should have been kicked off Elite Dangerous.
Someone asked me this the other day in a stream, so I looked it up. You can play Elite Dangerous and you can play in open. You're just going to have problems with winging up with other people, and you would have problems if you were interested in CQC. That's it.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me. No, it wouldn't let me. So I would needed the PSN.
Yeah, but they still let you. You can still play away, you know, because the universe is generated anyway. So if you're in solo, they might as well put you in open. They just won't let you wing without the PSNs, which isn't bad actually. It's nice to think a lot of people out there that don't bother with PS Plus can still experience and influence the universe. Or we'll say Galaxy for now. But
Well, in defense of Sony, I'll say they've been a lot more generous with PS Plus. They're giving us full price games every month.
It's coming nicely. I'd like to see some VR titles added, but for now, yeah. I was very happy to see Metal Gear.
They gave away Rigs 2 months in a row. Rigs was free. Their flagship VR game.
Mm-hmm. And
I struggle to find anyone streaming in VR.
Yeah, it can be difficult to do. There was with the 5.0 patch, they finally have this thing where when I'm streaming in VR now, when someone comments, I can see the comment flash up, whereas before I couldn't see it, so I had to enable the thing that speaks the comments. But it's not very good at talking. So yeah.
Google, I'll take it.
Yeah, one of those.
What is the currency called, by the way, in Elite?
Frontier points.
Frontier points.
Where are we? We're back down here. Cartel. Anyways, people take care, okay, and chat soon. Yes, Commander. Take it easy, my friend. We'll see you on at 8. Fang. Got a fine for an NPC ship running into me. Love it. I hate that. We're always deemed guilty immediately if it's NPC. Mrs. Agatha. Are you going to tell us about your mega gaming chair? I'm annoyed with it. My mega gaming chair is not as comfortable as advertised. I'll say that. It's definitely more comfortable than what I've been sitting on because I had to... got a new bed, a really nice king bed, but that really kind of narrowed down because I game from my room and I leave my missus do her stuff. She has the living room to herself. So it kind of reduced the space a bit, so I had to move things around, and so I ended up sitting on this crappy thing because I had to move a 2-seater couch I had in my room out to make space for the bed. So yes, it's better than what I was sitting on, but it's not as comfortable as I would have thought. But it's still cool that it vibrates and goes nuts when I'm near a gravity well.
You like the vibrations of the
Absolutely. Well, it hits you in the back, by the way. Don't be so sinister. But yeah, there's a big subwoofer in the back, so it just starts going bloody crazy. So if you're leaning back, like taking a snooze, you're like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I was very excited to purchase it, and now I've purchased it. I'm like constantly trying to justify the purchase to myself. If I was to go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't. But I have it now, so. Ooh. All right. Next system. Probably grab a little fuel while we're here as well. I'm much more excited about the controller I got, Aga. Love this thing. I still haven't binded anything for weaponry or anything yet. As I'm going along and I want to do something, that's when I bind it. Figure out where I want it. So one by one I'm adding things to it so I get comfortable.
You are Anaconda, you got plenty of slots there, haven't you?
That's it. None of them are binded except for the Discovery scanner. Spider says, have you raced in it yet? No, but I want to see how it works out. There's like one of those Air Force type games. I don't know what it is. It's one of the free-to-plays on the PSN store. And this joypad and stick thing came with free credit for that. So I might boot that up and kind of, recreate myself in a fighter jet. That could be fun. For racing, I'm going to try out Gran Turismo VR at some point, and I'll stream that. Rumble strips.
The base game. They didn't they? Grand Theft Auto, they didn't make you buy a new version for that game.
I don't think they did, no, not Grand Theft. Modi, I got pretty much the only one that will work on the PS4, the Thrustmaster 4. What's the brand? I just know it's the Thrustmaster 4 anyway. I quite like it. I really like it. Gabrielle, I work so early in the morning that when I'm playing, I sit on a regular chair so I don't get asleep. That's fair enough, man. It's some mornings, going off topic, sometimes I have to work really early in the morning, like really early, and it's vital that I get up on time. So much so that, if I'm up pretty late at night, I'll go downstairs and I'll sleep on our sofa, because our sofa is so uncomfortable, and my living room gets so cold. So when my alarm goes off, the one thing I want to do is get off that damn chair. That's how I get up for work early in the morning, if it's necessary and I'm way past my bedtime. Fun story. You got the Thrustmaster HOTAS 4 for PS4. That's it. That's the one. Got it too. Nice buy. Well, thank you. I was getting on fine with the PS controller. I did not even consider this purchase at all. I just happened to be walking past one the other day, and it was an impulse buy, and I have not looked back, my friend. Agatha says I'm an owl and I don't go to sleep. Well, I try not to as much as possible. But yes, I do try to get at least 6 hours, just not at regular intervals. Where am I jump? Did I scan the system? Apparently I did. Okay. Oh, and I looked at it too. Right. Okay. My bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Eggplant Apocalypse. Welcome back to the channel, Eggplant. Pulse Purple Cutter. Ah, yeah.
We're actually going to get fleet carriers. That's the main word now, is it?
Yes.
Kind of a mini space station all to yourself, just to carry all your...
For you and your buddies, yeah, you can park it up in a system and you can use it as a respawn and refueling area. And you can move it around, so I was thinking, it'd be a very, very long trip, but it'd be pretty cool to park that bad boy out in Sagittarius A. And it'd be cool too if you could make it available to everyone and make profit off it, off sales and whatnot. Nice little jest into the economy there.
How you can own relays on Warframe.
Yeah.
And anyone farming there, it's up to you how much you take back off them, 10%, 5%.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's a nice way to open the economy here and earn a few credits while you're offline by taking the hassle of getting your fleet carrier into the most remotest of regions. Not much going on there.
I'm trying to think what else they could actually do in space to have an excuse for a whole new line of ships. All sizes.
Agatha says, so what's so great about the HOTAS 4 compared to the other controllers? Well, there's really only two choices on this game on the PS4. There's the regular controller you hold in your hand and this one. That's pretty much what you're limited to. So this one I have a throttle on my left, so I can act, it just responds brilliantly. I can set the thrust speed and whatnot. It's fantastic. And on my right I have an Air Force joystick with all these different buttons and a trigger, and it just feels like I'm actually flying a ship. The downfall is back when I used to sit on my sofa, my two-seater, and play this, I could kind of lie back and have the controller, whatever. Now I'm set up like you would be in a cockpit, which is, I guess, is a plus for immersion and a minus for wearing me out.
Yeah, I can't imagine the makers
Right, guys,
of
I'm
Elite
gonna catch you guys
charging
in a
to
bit.
do that.
You heading where?
Okay, buddy.
I'm going to jump off, so I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Of course, man. Take it easy.
Will do. Have a
Listen.
good one, guys.
Fuel scooping.
Agatha's jealous. Carriers are going to be great, but expensive. Yes, they will be. I can only imagine what the price tag will be on those. I think it's because it's got to hold an anaconda or two. It better be able to hold an anaconda or two.
Frameshift drive charging.
Be ashamed to fly all the way out to meet the guys out in our new flagship carrier out there, Sagittarius A, to find I can't land. Be very, very upset. And I hope you can turn in discovery data and stuff on it too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I wanted one of those, but guy in the shop said one couldn't get one for PS4. Yeah, I'm going to say the guy in the shop had no idea what he was talking about. The HOTAS 3 is for the PS3. I think the HOTAS 4 is for the PS4. And both work on PC as well. That's why he might have been confused. He might have thought this is PC only, even though the box clearly says PS4. And PC is an afterthought. Because on the PC there's way better, you're going to get way better stuff than this one. What am I doing here? Scan. Did I scan the star? No. I did. I didn't. There we go. I get lost sometimes looking over and back. Biologist says, wait for it, 20 billion credits. Is that a guess, biologist, or did you read that somewhere in terms of announcement? Because I didn't think they had released any prices yet. Agatha put it on our wish list. Could be way more helpful for book research. Fair enough. What's going on here? Yeah, nothing of interest. I'm never going to get home.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Oh, we're full.
Frameshift.
Oh, you heard it from another streamer. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything confirmed. I mean, the myself and Cartel and Spider, we did a lot of digging before we did our live cast / podcast yesterday, and we couldn't find anything other than they said it was there. There was no official information. So I think what you heard is simply best guesses, and I wouldn't know whether it's going to be over or under that or what they're thinking. All I hope is that a group of people can purchase together, as opposed to one person having to purchase it. So you can kind of put all your money together in like a, I don't know.
New alliance ships, squadrons, and player around carriers is a lot of the news feeds coming out
Yes.
saying. But I've seen a speculation one, I know exactly what you're talking about there. But yeah, until you actually see it in the meat, you can't really rely on it, can you? You just sort of hope for the best.
That's it. Just hope and pray. Everything looks about the same as on the PC. In the game? Elite Dangerous? I don't know. I've seen some streams off PC and they just look mesmerizing compared to what I see, but then again, maybe I'm just too accustomed to what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm happy with what I have here, don't get me wrong. I don't even have a 4K TV and this is going out in 1080p. But I'm quite happy with it. Hi all. Hi Chris, how are you? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Are you an Elite Dangerous player? And if so, what are you up to? Eggplant, how much firepower does a carrier have? I have no idea if it's capable or what its capabilities are offensively or even defensively. All we know is that it's going to be a thing, but beyond that, they haven't given us any information. We'll be looking at, I think, Q4 of next year before they drop this. So we've got a year for them to release all the goodies and show us what they're up to. So for now, it's too early to even speculate, I'm afraid. Chris G, no one knows yet. Carrier, maybe transport ship only. Potentially so. Is a carrier like a battleship or more like a cruise liner? Ooh. How do I...
Type 10 and confirmed chieftain and crate.
Yeah.
There's quite a few things confirmed.
Chris G is a PS4 Elite player. Alright. He is Commander Spiral Valve. Nice one, buddy. Look, there's my my PSN if you want to drop me a friend request at some point. We do a lot of this stuff where me and Cartel, we do a bit of streaming, and we put together these, or we just join into these parties, and we've got a great bunch of people here and all sorts of conversation that may or may not interest you while you explore the world of Elite Dangerous. So, open invite. And for those joining, or for those who are not too familiar with us, we started our own podcast as well. You can check that out on DigiDoesGaming.com. Sure, what's your PSN? It's 2 posts above yours. Gabrielle. Oh, he's just saluting Chris. So yeah, just above Gabrielle's post is my PSN, SSS Digi. I wanted Digi. PSN said you can't have it and recommended SSS Digi. And I hesitated for a second, and I thought, no, it's not SS Digi, it's SSS Digi, so it's okay, I can take that. Clever PlayStation. I wasn't in the mood. I was trying to jump on a game. I didn't even think I was going to play the PlayStation that long. I made it on the PS3. I was like, whatever, look, okay, fine, I'll take that one. Really wish I didn't now. I could have been much more imaginative. Oops. Okay, 2 objects. They're probably stars. We can check anyway.
Yeah, we on PS4. Chris. That's all good.
Cool, adding an app. Starship Space Digi. Space Starship Digi. I would have, honestly, Agatha, because I try to brand my channel around the whole concept of DigiDoesGaming, I would have called myself DigiDoesGaming. But no way I could have seen that. Unfortunately. On Xbox I used to be Digital Corporal, which is where Digi came from. Alrighty. Thank you for the friend requests. I'll jump in and accept those momentarily. Making new friends on Elite is what it's all about. Oh, got sound off on the system here. 14 new objects.
Fuel scooping complete.
Boring.
Oh, cool. So we're getting alliance ships as well.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Finally, the Alliance is getting some new ships.
Yeah, load out of ships.
Yeah, Spider, if only we could change our PSN IDs. Agreed. I really, really wish. I know on Xbox you could, back when I was a 360 player, I'd imagine it's still the case. It was like 600 Microsoft points or 800 Microsoft points, and I wouldn't mind paying for that privilege. I really wouldn't. I only want to change it once. Might be a good thing. Well, potentially it is a good thing. But at the same time, I want to change it. So, Chris G, I think Snyder and I are friends already too. Oh, there you go. Sure doing a lot of jumps. What we got? 19 new astronomical objects, ladies and gentlemen. Try to have a look at that real quick. That looks like something we want to visit. I could be wrong, but it's potentially a water world. No, not at that distance.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Sony hasn't quite fully finished incorporating this YouTube part of the...
No, not yet. I was hoping when firmware 5 dropped, you know, that there'd be some massive changes to stuff like that. But in terms of integration with YouTube and whatnot, they upped the output to Twitch up to 1080p to match the YouTube one, and that's pretty much all they did.
So you got to make sure you come independently onto YouTube and click that notification bell.
That's it, yeah.
To know everything, because it doesn't quite work the same, does it?
Oh, I think that's more of a. I think that's a YouTube thing though that people have been complaining about forever. It used to be auto-enabled, but now YouTube switched it and didn't tell anyone to auto-disabled. And yeah, it was a big outcry from that because all your subscribers were then automatically disabled by default, and they had to remember to go back and click it again. And it's like, all right, thanks guys.
I thought it's just since the YouTube aspect of the streaming.
Gabrielle sent you mine, PSN. Okay, I was wondering who that was. Nice one, Gabrielle. Thank you, buddy. I'll add you as well and lock you into our elite group. Platinum, good game. You and a million parents. Fair enough. Couldn't you join as a new person? Mrs. Agatha, I could join as a new person, but when you're a PS Plus member, every month you get these PS Plus games. And they're all tied into my account. So while I could run both accounts and I would have the console IDs, I guess, then I'd lose all my trophies. I've got some platinums on a few games, and I'm very proud of the countless hours I put into it just for that godforsaken digital trophy that no one cares about. I quite like my account history, so it's not on the cards for me. I'm just going to stick with it. Do you have a community on PS4? We should do as of the end of tonight, Gabrielle. It'll be called the Adopt a Rock agency. But yeah, we'll drop you in.
I believe it's already up.
Oh, it might already be up at this point. Yeah, I'm waiting for...
PlayStation 4 it is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because I asked earlier if we actually had one, because I wasn't sure if Cartel knew about the PlayStation's own version of it. And yeah, he told me it's up.
Okay, I'm just going to look for that.
Just type in the word adopt and it'll find it for you.
Excellent. So yes, we do. It's Adopt a Rock. Go check that out. Thanks, Spirewave. Yes, we are. Spiral. Ed. So, Elite Dangerous is such a small galaxy. It is! In terms of how you guys are bumping into each other and you already know each other. That's pretty cool. It's been up if you need an invite. I may be able to do it. Okay, cool. Sorry, just trying to catch up with these comments as I go. Or I completely missed them on my client. Next system, or did I scan? Next system.
Let's give us a bit of an overview as to what to expect.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh, it's confirmed the repair fuel carriers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yahoo.
They're just your speculation is they'll let you jump with it, you know?
Yeah.
That hasn't been mentioned yet. Obviously,
Yeah, I really hope so. Or it's just going to be a pain.
But really, you know, considering PS4 player base hasn't really got too much to moan about at the moment, because it's the PC guys that we're almost sort of sorry for, because they've had 2 years of not much change.
Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly. We just got a massive patch with the Thargoids in, and we're already getting news of what's coming next.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you never thought Elite would have made it, because we've been waiting since 2014, since DayZ came out, for it to come on the PS4, and that has never made it.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh man, what a game!
It's a bizarre turn of events, but I suppose Elite gets away with it because of how it's able to, you know, have such a big game that doesn't take up too much room.
No, yeah, exactly. It's fantastic for what it is. What's this? Biologist. The Thargoids scare me. I haven't run into them yet, but those interdictions did seem a little terrifying, I will say. Although you know that they're supposed to be the friendly ones right now. So do not fire unless fired upon, until we know more. Right, so what is that? Another 97,000 light seconds, guys. I know it looks like it's going to take a very long time to get there, but it won't. My engines are priming up nicely. Should be there in about 2 minutes. I think there's a water world there, and I think there's a potential for a second one, which is what I've got targeted now. Oh, I know where you find them, biologist. It's just I never, like, as soon as I got the game, I just went farming. I got an anaconda, and I went exploring. And as soon as I was back, because there was this whole, my ship got destroyed thing, I saved up more money to outfit it, and I headed back out again. I haven't really done much other than that. So there's so much left for me to do in this game. It's phenomenal. But I enjoy exploring, so that's what I went with. But I'm kind of looking forward to going in and messing around with engineers and heading off with the guys, doing a bit of farming and whatnot. I missed the bubble. Dylan, now I have a feeling they're definitely going to do something with the Thargoids when the carrier comes out. Apparently, they were saying to expect things like, and they only gave a single example, like seeing stations under Thargoid assault. So they were kind of hinting that the Thargoids may start pushing into our bubble a lot more aggressively. Thargoids interdicted me, says Chris, and then they destroyed me. Was that recent? That must be after the patch jumped. Crap, man. No wonder why there's fear. Spider, I'm ready to get back out there myself. Oh, wait for me, wait for me. Hopefully I have enough money to finish the combat build of this anaconda, and I'll be good to go. Ah, so Bacon's saying they do fire on you now. Cool. That's so cool. Alright, we're at 194C. Good going, good going. Chris G. Conda is so expensive to suit up. I bought one a couple of days ago. Back doing payload missions for a new power supply 8A. They are. It was something that someone that we're friends with and someone that contributes when I'm streaming, Aaron, he'd warned me from the very beginning that if I got one, that the power plant itself is more expensive than the ship. But thankfully I've got that already purchased. So I'm doing well in terms of that. But yeah, for me it's more finish off my A rating and start the engineering process, really. But I love the Anaconda. What armor did I put onto it? On this one? None. I was trying to get light years. There's no armor on it yet. I don't know what I bought. But I think I need to look at that again. And I need to revisit the weapons. For now, the offensive weapons I have on this are just in case some pesky NPC annoys me on the way back. That's pretty much it. It's not combat ready yet. Thargoids are obviously mice in disguise, says Agatha. Potentially. Or maybe you're looking at it the wrong way around, and maybe they're the dogs. Spider, Thargoid aggression seems to depend on your cargo. Any metal alloy, resin, tech, etc. will trigger a response. Interesting. Spider, I dropped my sensor during an attack, and the Thargoid stopped. That would seem to justify that then, wouldn't it? It's the last thing I need to buy unless I do military armor. Still need to visit all engineers. Yeah, you're in the same way as me, so. Oh, the engineer part's going to be fun. I'll tell you that for sure. Alright, while we're waiting for this to get to that planet, guys, let's do bank heist. 37,000 light seconds. We're making good progress, more than halfway.
I'm looking at engine color and laser color reviews. So I know which ones I like the colors and how they glow.
Yeah, they're
I
fun.
have
Like,
to buy the whole lot.
I have the red one on this Danager because it's red, and my previous Anaconda, the Danager 1, was blue, so I had blue engines and blue weapons. I actually have a tribute to the Danager 1 on my dash there, if you could see it just left on my D-scanner. It's fantastic, but yeah, whatever color suits you. And what
They
color?
actually flash up your ship, don't they?
They do.
They light up the ship when they're being fired.
They're pretty. Yeah, they're pretty cool. What's your color scheme? I mean, what do you typically, or what? I guess what you're flying. Do you have any specific?
I haven't bought any colours or I haven't bought any frontier points yet.
No, but I mean, just in general. I mean, your ship. You must have put some kind of color in your ship already, no? Or,
You're not able to. You've got to spend for everything.
oh, I thought there was base colors at least. Okay, I didn't realize.
Next time you're in the base, please tell me where they would be, because every colour. In fact, can anybody in the chat let me know?
Yeah,
On the very basic colours, do they apply to all ships?
Yeah, I'd be very curious as well. Like, I know I got some frontier points with my purchase of this game, so I wasn't paying much attention.
Yeah, you got the legendary, which came with 1,000.
That's it, yeah.
But yeah, because there's a lot of like drab colours, which I wouldn't mind. But I want to know if they're there for every ship you ever buy, or because you can clearly tell the ones which are specially meant for the ship.
Indeed, indeed.
So I see no reason why there can't be a sort of global base colour one.
Chris is saying that paint is for specific ship packages.
Only.
Chris, my engines and gun colors are for all ships. So, okay, the engines and the gun colors, they're universal. That's actually true. I was able to use the ones I was using on the Anaconda.
Engines, gun colours, and the wheels on your SRV, and your ID plates and ship number.
Correct.
Ship name. Yeah. Okay. That's a bit of a shame, because there's no point buying a drab colour. You may as well just buy a decent colour. Yes.
I was absolutely excited when I logged back into the game after the patch to see that they'd integrated the market with the selections. So instead of having to open up that damn web page, instead I could see what was there. But as soon as I went to buy one, it opens up that stupid web page, and I have to find them all over again. And any time I mess up, I have to start again. I hate that web page.
I know what you mean. I've done it. I've previewed them in the outfitting, and then
exactly.
You have to go to that web page. The only things I've found on that web page for free is the glasses and a couple of extra uniform colours. That's it. There's nothing else for free. A few decals, but you get them anyway for ranking up.
What's this? Biologist says, wait, we got free points? What? And Chris says, yes, 1,000 points when you buy Horizons. Yeah, I just got 1,000 points with the kit I bought, which was nice.
No, it's Legendary Edition only. So you must have been like one of the founders or Legendary Edition you bought. Because I didn't get it with the bundle.
Yeah, I have no idea I have no idea what I bought. I know it was the digital version. It was 2 days after release, and I just went on the PSN store, and it was like €35, I think, or €40. I'm not sure. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, you got 1,000 points with it.
It was handy. I didn't even know what they were or what the value was until I ran out of them, and I was like, I need more. Oh no! Now I get it.
Yeah.
Chris says that was a long super cruise. It was, but thank God it's over. Let's back up a little further. Gabrielle says, I want the David Brabham bobblehead as I have on my old PC account. Go for it, man. Biologist, how do I see my points? It shows... Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Chris. Please. No, it's a high metal content world. Oh well. We got one water world anyway. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's get out of here. Actually, no, I didn't get the star in this system, did I? Might as well grab that, seeing as I'm here.
Oh, by the way, the yellow laser beam is literally the same laser beam. Like, hardly any difference between the one you already start with. So don't buy that one.
Good to know.
Yeah. It saves you a couple hundred credits or something. That was the one thing on the review. I want the engine colours now. I bet you it's the same thing with the engines. Don't go for yellow.
Agatha says, Digi, what's the 27% mean on the middle left of the circular map? 27% is my current temperature from maximum threshold before I start taking damage, which means my engine's running pretty cool right now. Oh no, we didn't. The bank heist failed, guys. I'm sorry. Don't buy what? Biologist. He was referring to, do you know, the pack for the engines and the color of the different weapons and beams and whatnot. He was saying the yellow one looks a lot like what you pretty much start off with anyway.
Same for the engine.
Yeah.
So leave that one out when you in the shop.
No worries, Agatha.
In fact, I'd just go to Laser Beam Review on YouTube and just watch them all.
That's clever.
Pick
It's
the
good
one
thinking.
you want. Because I'm now on the watch the engine color. And obviously the guy will do thrusts with each one with the engine colors, blah blah blah. Because I'm not buying them all. I'm doing it. It would leave me limited in other ways. I'd like to spend the bucks.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
there's also kits in there.
There is. The kits are
Skin
fantastic.
Kits are good and like spoilers and
And you can mix and match the kits, you know, so you can take bits off one and bits off another and make something totally unique.
Oh really? That's cool. Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's quite interesting. Biologist says, how do I see my points? I think Chris answered this up just a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. And Biologist is thinking of getting purple or red. I have red right now.
Basically, go to livery and check the buy items, and it'll tell you your credit on that screen. If not, it'll say buy more credits.
Yeah, buy more.
And don't worry, it won't take you straight to a payment page or something. It'll just take you to the store for shopping or PSN or whatever. Not actually topping up, but it will let you know. I'd say if you bought it in the first week or so, then you'd have gotten 1,000. I didn't.
Ah, can't see the engines from there. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, Cartel will be on in 40 minutes again.
Three, two, one, engage.
Ah. So the one that does the thrusters does all your lateral and horizontal thrusters too.
Alright, looks like we need to plot a new route.
Green is so radically different so far. Yeah, definitely check out the review, guys, before you spend points. Green's the best engine so far. I'm going through them all.
Alright, so...
And what I mean is, as a drastic difference to what you already get. Like, there's no point going for blue, because your thrusters look pretty blue already. You know?
Oh, I love the streak off my blue, along with my blue Danager. It was fantastic. And when I was teaming up with some guys before, they had yellow and red lasers, so my blue one just kind of shoots across. It looked magnificent.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
This I probably got the colour off. But
Let's go
you
here.
see the difference on the bid.
I wonder, can it plot me this far? Probably not. What's the distance? Oh, it can. Sweet. Let's let that plot out. Agatha, a nice space chair for me to curl up in and decide what to do with catnip in the hold. Careful now, I might just hit that eject button. Okay, yeah, plotting 13,127 light year route. Takes a while, it turns out. Who knew? Meow. Halfway there.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the contrails. They do actually make colour. The smoke. They shouldn't move distance, airspace.
It might be easier way than putting it in the freezer. Fair enough. Death to space cat, says Eggplant. Alright, looks like we can jump.
Yeah, no, I was wrong about blue. I was wrong about blue. Yeah, blue looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, 488 more jumps to that checkpoint. We need some fuel for that. Dylan says, I'm surprised it's plotting a route that far. I remember it always failed after 10,000 light years. Before the patch, I think it was 1,000 light years. And since then, yeah, I've been getting away with all sorts of distances. I thought they'd put it up to 10,000, but apparently it's higher. Yeah, I used to hate that, splitting it out into 1,000 jumps. It was horrible. Well, hello. This isn't as bad as the last one. Okay, biologist, so what he means by that is when you dock your ship at a station and you go to where you add the different modules to it, the hard points and all that kind of stuff. You've got hard points, you've got the core stuff, you have the optional stuff, and down there you'll see that option. And just kind of click in, and it's where you adjust the different colors of your ship and you add different things to it. There, that's where you're able to check your point balance. Cartel is back. Are you jumping on, Cartel? Let me know if you need a party invite or if you're able to find it.
In the livery section.
Does that spare seat have an ejection thing on it? Maybe not the best place for me to sit. There's 2 spare seats on my ship, and yes, both have the optional eject.
Yeah, do we have an eject system?
We do. Unfortunately, I've experienced it firsthand. If you run out of oxygen in your ship, you eject. and then you end up back at the space station magically somehow.
Oh, so when you're blowing up from combat and she says eject, you can't eject then.
Yeah, that's it.
You can't? Alright, okay, I wasn't sure. Because I would have thought it would have been simple.
Well, that's right. Cartel's on at 8. Streaming Creed Origins.
So what, you float around in space for a little while, and they come along and give you fuel back to your ship, and then you can just sort of swap back in there, can you?
I wonder what happens. I mean, all I know is, from my perspective, I eject, the screen goes black, and I'm on the insurance rebuy screen. So I think, yeah, I think what happens is they dispatch someone to come and get you, while also dealing with your insurance company simultaneously. And so your new ship is ready when you get back.
No, I meant as a way of just, because that could be something, a role. They could actually do that as a role, you know, a bit like the fuel rats and the adopter of these.
That would be pretty awesome.
If you could just eject in combat, and then they're just stuck there, and someone has to go and pick them up in the cargo hatch. Rotate home.
You'd have to add an incentive to it.
Yeah, well.
Maybe like 10% off your insurance rebuy or something.
Yeah, 50% off rebuy, something like that.
Be pretty cool.
That way they could give you, the 30% could come to you from the computer.
And you'd have people trying to rescue you mid-combat before you're targeted. Cover me! Well, who would be cruel enough to go after the escape pods, I wonder?
Well, there could be another lucrative opportunity for handing them into another faction.
Oh, true too. Oh, that could be a lot of fun. There'd be more reasons to play on open.
Rebuy cost up by 50%.
Agatha. So insurance you buy as part of the build. Not as part of the build per se, but each build that you have has an assigned insurance cost depending on what you have. So mine is like 11 million. So if the ship is destroyed, then I have the option of paying 11 million. By the way, I have just exactly more or less what I need. And then I get the ship back with everything.
That's just because he's got a ridiculous ship. That's why it's that expensive.
Yeah.
If you haven't played the game, your insurance costs, you can make millions on a free insurance cost. Totally free, you know. We don't pay back nothing at all if you die. You just get a new survey. And you can easily make it up to something like getting a Type 6 for $1 million. And then with a Type 6 get to 200 million. It's easy.
And you slowly climb your way. Cartel says, Agatha, when you own a ship, it's insured with a rebuy cost, so if you die, you can buy it back.
So the idea is to always make sure you buy within mind of that you've got at least enough for another rebuy or two. Which is also good for keeping your old ship sometimes, because if you think, oh, I bought this ship and I don't think I'm quite skilled enough really yet, you can just sort of use your own old ship for now, or just buy a cheaper one. And that gets you out of that rut as well. So you never need to feel like you're being pushed forward into, you know, territory you can't handle.
Cartel is all over this chat right now, look. At least started this life in 1984. Cartel, you have the elite bug. What are you going on to Assassin's Creed for? Wait.
And amen, brother, I was there back in 1984. My favorite game.
The year of my birth.
4,096 planets it had.
Oh,
What systems?
that was a lot back then. Eggplant says, never fly without a rebuy. Cartel just needs a small breakaway from Elite. That's fair enough. I've done that before. We should all meet up on Warframe someday. It'll be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
A day away from Elite.
I just want Red Dead Redemption 2 to hurry up.
That looks like it'll be a lot. I remember the original Red Dead. I had such a laugh on that.
Oh, I know.
Such a laugh.
I'm almost tempted to get PS Now to see if it's on there.
Oh, you have the option of PS Now, don't you? We still don't have it in Ireland. Ridiculous.
There's a trial. I don't know how long the trial lasts. A couple of days or a week. I was thinking of trying the trial because it is expensive. $12.99.
That's crazy.
And you only get a limited selection.
Yeah, they need to sort that out.
They need to give you the entire library or piss off.
Yeah, you'd expect nothing less. It's like,
For
come on.
$12.99, yeah, a month.
It's like Netflix giving us limited TV shows and movies, which, you know, we're already limited enough compared to our US counterparts. So, you know, whatever.
And they forget that it's just as simple to watch it even in HD by going to watch movies 1, 2, 3 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar, and just watching it there, which is what I'm have to do on Enterprise. Because I don't think it's on Sky or Amazon, and I can't remember my Netflix password.
Well, if you like Discovery, just remember as soon as you get into Netflix, hit that like button. Just make sure that they see, just for the ratings.
Oh yeah, it'll do ugly stuff.
Like when the Expanse Season 2 came out, we had to wait until the whole season was over in the US before it came out in Netflix Europe. So naturally I watched it as it was being released, and then when it came out on Netflix I gave it the thumbs up, and if I'm doing something I'll play it in the background just so I'm counting as one of the raters, you know, as a rating, because I liked the show so much that I wanted to continue.
Except for Breaking Bad or something, I stopped doing that because I kept thinking, well, if I thumb it up, they're going to keep it there for longer and not refresh my list. You know?
That's a fair point.
Because they do it based on algorithms, what they think people want.
Yep.
But I do like the exclusives that they all do. Like on Amazon now, I'm watching Lucifer Season 3. You know? Pretty good series. It's fun.
Oh, I gotcha.
Don't know if any of you have seen Lucifer.
Hasn't made my list just quite yet. I limit a lot of my TV to just Monday nights, which is why I'm so happy with Discovery and The Walking Dead right now. Whew.
Oh,
God,
one of the best recent series I've ever seen is Westworld.
That wasn't bad at all.
Westworld is based on the old movies, and they are such a work of art with so many things you can go back and watch and find out that they're taking 2 years until season 2. So it won't be out until late 2018.
Well, I'm sure it'll be worth it for what they're planning.
Yeah, they said they wanted to do such a good job that they have to take an extra year.
That show, Westworld, that has such a nice opening as well. I love the theme that they had with the opening. Very, very well done.
Well, none of it's actually sci-fi. It's all based on what's being done on a smaller scale now in laboratories. It's really fascinating. There's documentaries to go with it. Talking about since 3D printing, they can get away with creating things that cannot normally be built by human hands.
That's it.
It's awesome.
That's
But,
good.
yeah, of course, there's sci-fi a bit in there as well.
Oh yeah, but everything starts off as sci-fi. I mean, you go back to the original Star Treks and the automated door, when it was really two guys, you know, standing behind set, pulling the doors open while an air machine went. Tsh. Oh, I love that. Cartel said he enjoyed the first Red Dead. Biologist almost forgot to like. Fang. Well, thank you for hitting the like button, Biologist. Fang, I live where Breaking Bad was filmed. The creators got a lot of it right. Good to know. Agatha, the problem with the US is they cancel a lot of shows after 7 seasons, to which Cartel finds that amusing. 7 seasons. Fang, tell that to the god-awful Simpsons. Fair enough. True fan. Humanity and conflicts. Why you little... Humanity and conflicts, welcome to the channel, my friend. Are you an Elite Dangerous player? Or are you just curious about the game? I'm just curious about your curiosity in terms of the game. What else would look interesting? That has a weird scar on it. I'll have a look at it real quick. Looks interesting.
It'd be a form of a metal, I suppose.
Nah, most likely. It's just I've never...
Which is 3 grand to 420 grand, depending on what type. You go by the little radar display it shows you.
Yeah,
there's
it was
screenshot you can have on your phone or your laptop, and then you'll know exactly which one to go for.
No, that's it exactly. It was Maddie who was on to me about that. It's just I'm trying to learn them now, and for the most part I'm getting them. But this one, both the image and the holographic scan, I don't think I've seen before. Which is...
You know the most common ones, and they're a grand each.
Yeah.
The most common ones are a grand and 1,100. They're just rocky and icy bodies.
That's it. Fun, fun, fun.
Other than asteroid belts, it's pretty much all uphill from there.
Yeah, I remember starting off the game, I was scanning the damn asteroid belts.
Oh, I still sometimes do. Especially if they're really close, and I'm just like, I want to 100% the area.
Fair enough. I understand that drive.
Well, it's just annoying having an unknown there. And they should add it like a 2,000 credit bonus for completing the map.
Oh, to come back with a complete system information? Yeah, there should be some kind of a bonus there for sure. Give you an incentive, you know, to fly out to that icy rock that's 200,000 light seconds away. I mean, why else would I go there?
Oh yeah. Well, Dr. Rock.
That's why we were created. Okay. While we're waiting for that, let's do another bank test.
Humanity and conflicts. Why you little exclamation marks?
Yeah, he was referring to the Simpsons comment just above. Homer.
Oh yeah.
Why you little?
Blah. Look at Simpsons now. It's gone a bit weird, but it was far more wholesome than Family Guy.
Cartel says I want to sing it. What do I want to sing, Cartel? Biologist, what does a bank heist do? I'm pretty much instructing the BlackBox AI to start a little game where we go on a little bank heist and rob a bank. And if we're successful, we'll all get more coins out of it. And if we're not successful, we'll lose the coins that we bid. So I put bank heist 10, so I'm risking and investing 10 coins in this little adventure. If you want to join me, just copy my command. Or you can risk more or less. Just a little game to pass the time while I travel between systems.
It doesn't auto scroll up on my smartphone.
Righty.
Bank heist.
Bank heist. Oh wow, we're going to have a lot of us heading off to a heist this time. Boop. Alright, what's going on here? No. Alright, moving along. Let's grab a bit of fuel here. I'll stop. The anticipation. Oh boy.
Don't know.
Oh, Fang is in as well. And of course, in case you don't know, just to check your coin balance, guys, it's just coins is the command. Or, if you're just learning this for the first time, to check your rank, rank is the command.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, we're done with fuel. Cool, let's get out of here. Now let's charge the frame shift.
Charging.
Three, two, one.
Engage.
Oh, it's so stupid. Some of these skins can only be on certain ships.
Agatha, the game uses Navy rank. The bot uses Navy rank, yes.
Fuel scooping.
Well spotted. Oh, we gotta scan this. And scan the star. God damn it, Digi.
Diggy, diggy, diggy. What's up, Buck?
Fuel scooping
Where's that from?
complete.
Oh, if you ain't thought I was gonna know that one.
Please don't overheat. Oh, Bacon, you got me. What's, guys, what's to see in the system? Absolutely nothing. Well, that answers that.
Quite the nose on the anaconda.
Indeed.
It's like a big F-off, get out of my way nose.
That's it. Jeez, it took me a while to get used to that. Considering I mean, my ship other than the Anaconda, my workhorse is the Diamondback Explorer. Completely different in every way. But I kind of love how this handles. And yeah, exactly how it kind of forces itself.
Can you tear shit up in an anaconda? They got loads of slots.
Oh yeah, quite a few. But it just weighs it down. I can't wait to equip it and put the layers of armor on her and put some A-rated weapons in her and just go out and have some fun.
Got tons of cargo capacity in it. It's like 400 or something.
Yeah. It's over. I'll stop. Absolutely nothing out here. Oh. We did it, guys. Congratulations to everyone involved in that heist.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't get anything. Damn it. I guess I was one of the losses. Oh, yeah. That's not cool at all.
PC players, what things have been given away in the past for free? Because I know sometimes you get free stuff. Maybe a Christmas tree or something like that, bobblehead.
Ah, it would be cool. So, anyone here from playing or has experience on the PC version and remembers Frontier giving away anything for free?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, you got it back. You get your refund and plus, so you cool.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, biologist.
What's
You should
that?
have. Biologist. You should have got your refund plus 13. I'd imagine. No. Thrall down. Thrall down. Thrall down.
I won't have many. Well, I hopped on with Kyle and
It's a running tally. Not to worry. Biologist hasn't gotten anything for the PC giveaways. Oh, okay. So, okay. How long were you on the PC version, Biologist? Just out of curiosity.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, what am I doing that for?
because that's why I thought the top 10 or top, the community events were based around little things like that. Maybe they will in the future.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm sure they're going to keep expanding to the Frontier store. So it'd be nice to promote it, to give a few little things away.
Yeah, because they could release a page of paid stuff and just, one or two little things to keep people through.
2, 1. Engage.
Alright, another scan. This one's a weird color.
Is it possible to leave a moon's orbit through messing around with your buggy?
Yes, Aaron was talking to us about this last night, and he said when we're all together he'll take us. There's a certain place and you have to land somewhere near a mountain, and then it can take nearly up to an hour, he said, to get to the top of said mountain. But then when you're up there, you can kind of bash against each other, and you've already escaped the gravity, so you just float off into space. So we're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I was wondering. Because some of the gravity is way lower in it,
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
thinking, what if?
Go for it.
That's great to know that someone's, found that out already. Cool. Yeah, I'd like to at least know the place.
Yeah, you and me both. That's gonna be a phenomenal trip when we all take it. Whew. Oh, what am I doing? Forward.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Cartel Buddy, good luck with the stream on Assassin's Creed. Yes, good luck with that, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time, tomorrow most likely. If not later tonight when I'm off this stream.
He's off to stream Assassin's Creed now.
Assassin's
Creed?
Yeah, he's on in 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I'm going to go and cook some food in a minute anyway. And I'll probably be going on late, but I'll definitely catch up with you guys' streams when, on YouTube and thumbs up and all that.
Cool, buddy, cool. I'll probably give it another 10 minutes and I'll be done with my trip for tonight as well. I've got to go and try and publish our podcast into iTunes, which is not as easy as it seems.
Excellent.
Yeah, fun times. So, I'll say once again, if anyone's new or hasn't heard the podcast yet, it's up on Cartel's channel, SS Cartel 99. It's also on DigiDoesGaming. Just look for our live cast. It would have gone up yesterday. And there's an audio version as well. If you want to pop it into your podcast players, you'll find it on DigiDoesGaming.com. Scanned.
Yummy. Agatha is just telling us about having marmalade on my pizza.
Rivita, oh wow. Oh, it's been so long, I need some. You're putting ideas in my head now.
I know, same here. I've got that Rivita feeling, but I haven't eaten one since I was like 7 years old.
That's it.
Like when it was released.
I know, right? Richard, doing great, mate. How are you doing, buddy? How's things? How's tricks? John D, take care, buddy. And we'll catch you next time. Looking forward to it.
2, 1, engage.
Is there most lives living in Master's paradise?
Coolio indeed. How am I doing for time here, actually?
Yeah, I watched quite a funny video the other day by it was IGN or the No or one of the big channels saying that they gotta stop what they're doing, the industry, because they're now on every single player game they're infringing pay to win, ways to speed up your game basically.
Yeah, I absolutely hate that. I mean, even in the mobile industry, I was playing a game, The Walking Dead. I was having a laugh with it, and yeah, you know, there's little prompts to pay here and there, but I wanted to go free. But when you go into events and stuff, you realize it's not just like 20 or 30 euro people are putting in it. It's hundreds, man. It's hundreds of euros to finish first and get this top weapon. And it's like, I'm never going to experience this top content because I'm not going to drop 20 euro, never mind 500.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, and it'll all be fun for a while. And every new one that comes every day, they'll be great for a while, and then all of a sudden they expect you to drop, you know, at least, you know, £5, £10. Then you find out after spending that £5 and £10 that then you opened up to the real elite stuff, which costs like 70 quid, you know?
That's
And
it.
then-
And just to say as well, for that 70 quid, you're not getting the elite stuff. You're getting a roll at a chance of acquiring the elite stuff. And a lot of the
Or
time,
you do get to max HQ or something, but then they go up the cap on the max of the HQ and then use a different currency. So then you can't use whatever stone bricks that made you that Colosseum. You got to use divine quartz, for example, like on Game of War. They went crazy recently. They accelerated their game. They obviously want you on another game as soon as possible, but they're prepared to release content now on a daily basis, which you have to spend 80 quid on just to stay ahead. And people are doing it. It's crazy.
yeah, no, I can't just, I mean, for the money they're spending, I mean, if someone drops 200, and I have a friend actually, you know, he does some great streams on a mobile game, but he also drops a lot of money into it. And I try to tell him, you know, over the course of the last 6 months, what you've dropped in, I could buy a PS4 and 6 new titles. You're playing this game with minimum graphics, minimum effort, and you're just paying the money to overcome these time delays. It's just not worth it. Richard, I'm doing fantastic, thanks. Are you on a PC or console? We're on the PS4, buddy.
I was about to answer already.
PS4. And yourself, Richard, what do you play on?
I'm gonna go back to PC soon anyway, but I'll always stay with Sony as long as I don't take the piss too much.
That's it. So far, I think they've done very well. The way they got out the gate against the Xbox, and they're really trying to capitalize and maintain their lead and not turn any of us sour as best they can. And I'm thankful for that. But
Wish they'd loosen up their butt cheeks a bit though, you know, when it comes to being a bit more friendly with, like, their rivals, their so-called rivals.
absolutely,
This whole,
you see, Sony sell themselves. Go on, sorry.
Well, PC's now getting the emulator for the PS4 already has. So technically, you know, Sony should cut in there somehow. Like, other than just being douches, they need to just get along, don't they?
No, they do. I mean, Sony brands and sells itself as PS4, the console for the players, and what the players keep asking for is cross play. And what did they bring us? Hey guys, you know, we've updated the dashboard. No, you haven't, because it's slower than ever. And we've given you 1080p to Twitch. No one asked for that. And yeah, it's like, come on, guys, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Need to sort it out.
Richard is on Xbox One S. What's the One S?
Oh, that's the one well, I was deliberating to get over the PS Pro because whereas they've got the Scorpio coming even sooner, which is meant to fight the Pro, this one that came out now is like 100 quid at least cheaper than the PS4.
Oh, nice.
But they get a Sony made 4K Blu-ray player inside it, which we don't have on the PS Pro. They get 4K on every single game, which we don't get on the PS Pro, on a normal PS4. You gotta remember, this is only the slimmer version of the Xbox.
Yeah.
It's not the Xbox Scorpio. So, yeah, they've gone really cheap with their price, and they've also given you, like I said, 4K. Same thing as what the Pro's gonna do. It's not real 4K, neither is the Pro. Okay, it does run things at a slightly less resolution at times, and it doesn't quite have the guts of a PS4, but considering it's got reverse compatibility, all the games are now going to be coming out with mods, or at least a lot of them, and every game you buy on the Xbox you now own by default on the PC.
Oh, finally, finally.
Yeah, you're getting double the bubble on Xbox, and I never thought I would say this, but I didn't play it like Xbox since Halo 1. Halo 1, that was it. That I loved that console, the first Xbox, but then I never bothered ever since. It stayed with Sony. And,
Yeah,
N64.
I didn't like the original either. I picked up the 360 though. A friend converted me to it, and I loved it. But then it came to decisions again, and I had more friends on PlayStation. So for me, it was never even the software or the hardware. It just comes down to where are my friends at, where am I going to have the best fun.
But I will be honest though, in the past experiences, generally there's more quality and feel of weight in their controllers on the Xbox. I don't know if it's still true now. And very more polished graphics. Now I'm only saying because when I first got the Xbox, I was one of the Xboxes. I was quite annoyed that San Andreas was in HD, or not HD, but like really much higher quality graphics than I remembered it being on the PS2. And yeah, they got it in a way better graphics format. It's because they were like a year later to release than Sony or something.
Yeah.
And by then graphics have got a bit better. But you know, fair play to them for the Xbox S, because you know, like I said, there's so many more things you can do on it, which you cannot do on a PlayStation. And for the leader of the pack, Sony really shouldn't be neglecting this thing.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, I love the dashboard on the Xbox versus this PlayStation 1. I mean, on a good day, yes, it works, and on a bad day, like today, I can't pull anything up, and it's not my connection, and they can say that all day. I'm hardlined, 300 down, 30 up, there's no contention, so...
Well, we've got a 2007 Wi-Fi inside the PS4. When I say that, it might be better than the PS3's one, slightly. What I mean is, it's the best that 2007 had
to offer. Exactly.
Yeah, you know. So it's quite weak like that.
Well, it just says boycott Sony till they add crossplay. If I had to boycott Sony until they add crossplay, I wouldn't get to play anything. I'd love for them to do it, but I continue to play. Richard says,
yeah, I'm stuck on Sony at the moment, and they only buy bargain games, so I even waited for this to come on sale because I didn't want the day one bugs.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Xbox One S is 4K unconverted, and the Xbox X is native 4K HDR. Nice. I have a 1080p TV, so I don't care. When the next iteration of PlayStation comes out, I promised myself I'm going to upgrade my TV. But for the Pro, I said nah.
I'm sorry, dude, but Xbox is not native 4K. You know that, right? I know it's got HDR. It's checkerboard 4K, and it's a Scorpio that's supposedly going to be native 4K. It's a Scorpio, but not even the PlayStation does native 4K. There'll be some little games that it can kind of make it 4K, but you got to understand, true 4K is a lot more pixels than most of the TVs that are even out now. Most people with TV they spent less on don't have spent less than £1,000 on a few months ago don't have the true 4K TVs. It's hard. It's a hard thing to get around people's heads because checkerboarding sly. It does look a lot better, but it's not 4K.
Yeah, fair enough. Good times ahead, though. I was holding. I was holding back from a purchase there yesterday. I was standing inside of Argos, actually, looking at the display, going, "Oh, will I? Won't I? Nah." I don't feel like dropping €700 today.
Because they're already showcasing. I was shocked 3 months ago when they were showcasing 8K televisions, but they were showcasing last week 16K televisions. So you got to remember, right? They're already getting ready to mass produce paper-thin TVs.
That's
you can
right.
Just hang up on your wall like a picture. You know, so like everything's going to change technology-wise in the next few years. It's such an exciting time to be alive.
That it is. It never stops. I mean, as you were just saying with TVs there, I'm out, considering a purchase. I have a 42-inch 1080p and I love her. But, when she's pushing on 3 years now, I'll get another year out of her before there's problems, and I'll send it to be repaired. But once you get one of these things repaired, you have all sorts of problems down the road. So it will go into a different room for someone else, and that's when I justify my purchase. And you just grab what's there at the time, and you know damn well you flop out all that money, and within 12 months, you're like, oh man, look what's coming out. What can you do?
And Richard, okay, I'll look into it. But what I'm saying is, with our current gen, on consoles, we cannot bang out 4K native on AAA games. We just can't do it, man. We don't have the guts, neither the specs of the machines. It's checkerboarded, and on top of that, if you don't know much about rendering, I don't know how much you know, but when you move left and right rapidly on the Xbox, it'll downgrade to 720p, sometimes to 480, right into the extreme left and right. That's how it manages to maintain a decent frame rate in all of our games. Sony has to do it as well. And it has draw distance issues and all that as well. We all have to live with it. I mean, even beast rigs on a decent enough budget of, say, like £1,000, which is like 4 times powerful than a console, you still see popping on Ultra, and you'll still lose frames in some games.
I'm sorry to both of you. I don't know enough about this topic to weigh in. But you've made me curious that I'll read up on that myself as well, because I'm curious.
Yeah, there's a massive difference between checkerboarded and 4K native.
All right, that's cool. And it's all right, Richard. It's totally okay to disagree. Oh, not at all. This is what we do, man. We talk, we discuss, we debate. It's multiple opinions. You're allowed to disagree with anything anyone says. That's the beauty of it. Gotta go. Peace. No problem, Richard. Take it easy, buddy.
Bye-bye, Rich. Take it.
Where am I going next? Oh, did I scan the system?
Yeah, it's a touchy subject for some people because they just don't understand how the technology is run, and how it works. And I'm not like no master at it, but I've seen Linux tech tips. I've seen all the latest technology programs break it down for me, and all the gaming developers talking about the differences. And it's pretty it's closer to 2K, the 4K that's coming out now. Yeah,
I must make a point to start catching up with this sort of stuff again. I used to be always on top of this, but I let it slide. Work kind of took my time, and what a shame. Biologist, 83 more limpets to burn through. What kind of limpets?
Any PC player in here will agree with what I said there. Because it's just that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Checkerboarded is checkerboarded. It's the same difference between having a HD ready telly back in the day, or a full HD telly. That's the difference.
The
We all know
720s.
that, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 720s and the 1080s. We all know the difference between them two. I even made the mistake of getting a HD ready telly and then quickly have to go and buy a HD one. You know, a real HD one. And that's the difference between these 4K TVs. Yeah. 83 limpets to burn through. God. What?
Prospector and collector limpets. Do you know what a limpet is? Well, I do. The limpets, I'm only using repair limpets. Because I don't mine or anything like that, I don't really have any other limpets to use.
Are they worth it?
Hmm?
How long does it take for a repair limpet to do what it does? So you got whole ones or shield ones?
Whole ones. And just a minute or two. But I mean, I repaired from 91% to 100 in a minute or two. That was it.
So you think they're worth getting over the cost? Does it work out like cheaper to repair yourself or use the space station?
I'd say the space station. I think the big advantage of these is for exploration, so you can repair yourself out here. I don't think, I think a station is just as handy.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Are they edible, says Agatha. No, I don't believe they are. Did I scan this system?
Making me hungry.
That's it.
No, I know what a limpet is in the sense of mining. The only thing I don't know about, well, I do know, I'm guessing. You know the refineries? The one that says like number 4, does that mean it can take in 4 resources at a time and then start grinding them down?
I'm going to leave that question to biologist.
Yeah, biologists, you know about limpets. And refineries. Do you know what I mean? I'll want to get for most money, I'd want to get the one which does at least 4 different materials, right? Or is it better to get the one with 3? Because they tend to come in 3s, don't they?
Mm.
I didn't know limpets were able to play its own ship. Yeah, they have been able to for a while.
Yeah, the more recent one that dropped with the patch was finally for hull, so we have hull repair as well now, which is handy. They're not apparently by the speed of it and what's needed. They wouldn't be very good in a combat situation, but sure to head off after combat and lick your wounds. That's absolutely.
You know, hide behind an asteroid, maybe if well fed, sort of drag them away or something. That might be it. Mm-hmm. 3A. Yeah, so that I'm guessing by this number it does like 3 at a time. Because when you probe, I think it comes up with 3 different types of resources, doesn't it?
I really have to get around to that at some point.
Mining, yeah, it's something I haven't done yet, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I, for one of the engineers?
Yep.
So I was wondering if the Python is fit for it, and I was trying to work out what I'd need in total. Do I need a prospector as well as a limpets, or do limpets back up as prospectors as well? Trying to work out if I need 3 slots or 2.
Well, we're definitely right about biologist. He knows his stuff here. Refinery, he uses 3A.
6% materials, wow.
He says you can mine with a Python.
Awesome. I hope one of them, though, the prospector, I hope that's like in a utility slot or something. Because that would be annoying if it needed its own slot elsewhere. Or, I don't know. I was hoping it came with the limpets.
Indeed. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Prospector limpets and collector limpets. Yeah, I thought you did. You use the same limit. Oh, excellent. That's good news. Thank you. Thank you very much, there, Bacon. That's what I need to know. When you buy the limpet separately. Yeah, but they use the same sort of slot, right?
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I know what he's saying.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the gist of it there as well.
When I was flicking through the outfitting, it looks, I think, if I'm wrong, not mistaken, the limpets have got a certain amount of fuel in each one. That's how they end up running out.
Fuel scooping.
Because we could like carry a limpet generator instead. So churn out some more. So I'm guessing the optimum setup is 2 stacks of limpets at least. Because your lasers ain't gonna run out.
Alright, let's hit these two.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you very much. Hello there, Dr. Hollandaise.
Hey, Commander Hollandaise, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. And what are you getting up to in Elite Dangerous today, or these days? Well, just, yeah, when it says programming limpet drone, that literally what it's doing is, okay, cool.
Awesome, Val. Just been great help.
I'm learning quite a bit here, just reading it, I must say.
Me too.
Right, this is a high metal content world. I think the other one might be a water world.
Mining is good for photo opportunities as well.
Oh yeah, there's some fantastic photos you can get from that.
Yeah, and just you can leave the lasers on, can't you? And just watch the limpets just sort of serenade around you.
Right, the other one looked watery. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Even better.
The ones that confuse me is sometimes the ones that look Earth-like on the radar.
Our water.
They're icy worlds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've seen a few. It's like, yeah, those look like continents. We're going. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
I went a fair bit out of my way here for this.
I recognize it now, but it took a while. But yeah, if in doubt, do what you're doing. Just check on.
Yeah, that's it. You suffered the blows, but then you're like, I'm never traveling that far for one of these again. Burn the image into your brain. Come on. High metal. Where to now? Here.
Yeah, I could not consider making money by not using them at all. That would be really frustrating. You'd have to have patience for that. One at a time. Hardware scoop. I think you got bananas. You know, one thing I'd love if they did for us is gave us, in-station services or whatever, the option to play the original Elite. Just for fun, like an arcade machine you can walk up to.
It could be a lot of fun.
Just for the old version of the game.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much in terms of memory or anything. It'd be pretty cool.
It'd take nothing. It's 32K, you know? And obviously, they'd have to watch the speed it ran at because, you know, you don't want it lagging like it used to do on like the 32K BBC, what we used to be a PC or Spectrum, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because it was tough work, you know, that game. Both of them, that and Frontier on the Amiga. On Frontier on the Amiga is ridiculous, though, right? You know, Because you don't realize how much there is helping you in Elite Dangerous when it comes to flying in mid-cruise, you know? You had to actually slow down and factor all that in yourself. So when you were roughly half the way, you'd have to start decelerating yourself.
So you'd have to like you'd have to turn and burn kind of thing.
You'd smash straight into the thing otherwise. You'd have to, like, halfway along your journey, and you could speed it up with a fast forward button. You'd have to begin reverse thrusting because it was so realistic to space that you have to reverse thrust all the time to stop that speed. It does it for you when you have to travel, say, you know, 35 light seconds across to a sun or something, and it's quite a long journey. Well, you notice about 3/4 of the way it'll start slowing you down, and there's no other galaxies around. Well, it's doing that for you. Something on Frontier you have to take into account yourself. So just getting to another space station and docking was like a feat. That's why you get the theme music when you use a docking computer, you know?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's from the originals.
But if you like things like that, then I think you should really take on the TV show Expanse. Yeah, I think you'd really like it. It's done proper like that, you know. They're heading across the solar system and they get an SOS and they have to change course, so they have to kind of strap into these chairs. They're about to suffer so many G's. Turn and burn. They've got to turn the ship around and accelerate in the opposite direction just to slow.
Yeah, similar thing to that, but without the turning around, that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
You have to reverse thrust for so long, and then you got them familiar lines appearing on the side, you know? Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, you spend half the trip accelerating and half the trip decelerating.
Yeah, it was bonkers.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Max out your cargo hold limpets.
Yeah, max out your cargo hold with limpets. If your cargo hold fills up, feel free to dump some. They're cheap.
Of course. Well, I got a Python at the moment. Python, a Type 6, and then of course beginning. Oh yeah, I got a Cobra just for the hell of it for the event, and I got my Sidewinder, but I've left them all fully equipped. I don't know why. I just couldn't be bothered stripping them down in case one of the pieces came useful another day or something.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Oh, whoops,
It's nice to think you can always take that one step back if the rebuy cost starts to get you down, or you start to, you know, get a bit confident and can't handle it. Because even with Sothis and Seos, you can buy a rebuy for any ship in just an hour or two, you know?
Yeah.
Just go back and forward. You're especially with the time bonuses. And with a Python, I haven't done it yet with a Python. I only had the Type 6, so I had like 90 tons of cargo, and there was always missions that were lucrative. I couldn't quite do with cargo. Now I got like 280 something. It's a lot easier. I'll be able to do that and just finish Federation, I guess.
2, 1, engage.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, decelerate. Whoops. Okay.
Okay, I have a question, possibly for the chat as well. Which of the power plays is worth bothering with for gear-wise? What is the best? There must be someone that does something particularly good to your shields, like bi-weave shields or something. Who is the go-to power play to just sack them once you've got what you need? You know what I mean? Because I heard it was a pain to maintain.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll leave that to chat as well. I haven't even started exploring power play as of yet.
I know I've got loads of CCs, but I've never pledged to anybody.
They all have something to offer you except the pirate guy.
Disengaged.
I'm trying to think of what would be the best.
Oh, gotta set a course.
And can you rank up with them by just doing stuff within their color?
Frameshift
Of the
drive
bubble.
charging.
Right. You'll have to, yeah, everyone prismatic shield. Okay, so that's the blue lady, I believe, is it? The lady that's got the blue icon.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was thinking, yeah, I was looking at her. I think it's her. She gets prismatic shields. I think at rank 3 or 4. Can't remember. I heard something about grind up to 1500, leave it till week 4, and then grind because you lose half every week or something. Is that true? Eggplant Apocalypse. Eiling, yeah, Eiling. That name rings a bell. That was the one I was looking at. I don't know if it's the same female or not.
God, this chat is just a chat of knowledge tonight. I swear to God, I'm learning so much just sitting here.
I know. Yeah, me too. I'm learning loads.
Frameshift drive.
Because we're scrubs on PS4. We only just got it.
That's it.
And I only just got it, like, I don't know, about a month ago.
Still learning.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ranking of the Feds and Empires, nothing to do with power play. Yeah, I had a feeling that power play was going to be something more specific, like go to an area, go to the conflict zone. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I don't want to burden you with having to answer. Where's my freeze faction?
Disengaged.
Yeah, I was figuring that. Decide what shit you want it all on, and grind up with, and put on the best with everything. I've seen people with like weapons where they put like fire damage onto them and stuff, and all that. That looks pretty cool. Modifying the weapons, adding all that kind of stuff. Also sounds good.
And if you want to drop ship or clipper, you don't have to pledge to them, I don't think. That's good, because I haven't pledged anywhere yet. It's like, no interest in it just yet.
No, I'm as far as ensign at the moment. They unlocked a ton of permits doing a bit of Federation ranking in COS. Well, mind you, I've done that kind of ranking in lots of places. I tend to go to places and just meet people. And if the missions are good, I'll just take them. You know, and then if there's a conflict zone, I fancy a quick little, not conflict zone. I'm not that good yet, even though I've probably got enough to handle myself. I just don't fancy getting just mullered
Frameshift drive.
until I've souped up the ship.
Ah, I can't wait for that. Once I'm back.
Footage bank, let's go.
That's with the engineers. No, you don't have to pledge. Okay, yeah, Commander Doc is saying, no, you don't have to pledge power play for the Federal or Imperial ships. That is awesome. Also,
Yeah.
when you're engineers, it's a random dice roll, so your stats change. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
The Victor squad.
Neater, welcome to the channel. What's up? You another elite dangerous player, or another one of those people curious about the game, or did you just come in because DigiDoesGaming sounded awesome and you thought, I must check that out? Welcome nonetheless. And yeah, Dun, dun. Hang on, I didn't get any credits for that last bank heist. I died again. That's ridiculous. Congratulations, biologist and Dylan. Two of you guys, huh? Tsa.
Oh, I thought it said you had 26 as well.
Yeah, no, it's just... Well, hang on, let me read it again. Sweet loot, DigiDoesGaming. Oh, you're right, I got it. Oh, never mind. Neater's like, no, I'm just bored. I'm honoured. I'm honoured that you're spending your board time on my channel. Welcome, my friend. Jump in, get involved. I did win. Thank you, biologist. Yeah, I had to go back and reread In Bed Getting Over a Meal. Getting over... You had one nice meal then to say it needs getting over. Fantastic.
You slide down just to rest. Let it settle.
Yes, everyone, thank you. I bowed to all your infinite wisdom pointing out that I won. You're absolutely right. My bad.
Fuel skipping.
Did I...
Oh, but Dylan says you got 224 coins. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting mixed up because I'm not sure how that works.
Fuel skip disengaged.
I'm so tired I should go to bed. Oh, but it's too early. You know how it is.
I do
I don't want to
indeed.
wake up 4 in the morning. Or something silly.
Let's raise the
Yeah,
stakes.
one good thing about this game coming out on the PS4 especially, finally, is you know, goodbye life again. It's a bit like when Skyrim came out, you know?
I gotta snowmobile meals can be tricky. Fair enough, buddy, fair enough. Well, glad we can try and help pass your boredom. Biologist, if someone pirates me on the way back, I swear. Are you playing an open or are you worrying about NPCs? Brave man on open if you're mining. If I was in the bubble near you, I'd come on an escort mission for sure. That'd be fun, actually. I ain't no wuss, I always play on open. I do and I don't. Like when I was arriving at Sagittarius A, I decided to go closed. Just in case there was a gank party waiting for me. It's like that would have just been the worst. But usually I don't mind. I used to love when I was taking advantage of the Quince thing. I used to love playing open in Quince because there's just so many people in the instance. It was so laggy, you know. You'd have so many people there at the one time. It was awesome, and I'd love to see more parts of the system where that's happening, you know.
I missed the exploits. That was one thing which I'm kind of thankful for now.
Did I scan this system?
Because I've seen how bad it was. I mean, people were literally grabbing 20 missions, doing one scan, self-destructing their ship or whatever, and just repeating it so fast. It was ludicrous.
Yeah. That's it.
But I reckon you got. I don't know why, but I find that there's many areas in the game like that. You know, where it's lucrative, even if it's different missions. It isn't just one. It's as if someone comes on YouTube and mentions a place, and then that's the be-all and end-all. But less than like 0.5% of this game has been explored yet.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy in that sense.
It's absolutely bonkers. These spots are everywhere, aren't they?
Try my best to contribute to that percentage. But I'll just ask, does Quince even work anymore? I don't think so. I haven't been back in ages.
Yeah, I watched someone playing the other day. What they do is they take just one mission at a time now, but up to 4.5 million per mission.
Whew.
And they just do the scan once, and then they just blow up their ship. They usually use something like a sidewinder or a hauler. So they're still profiting by, you know, at least 2.5 million a run. But, you know, sometimes if you refresh the board, you get one that's nearly 5 million or something.
No, that's it.
There definitely still is an exploit of sorts, but I find it's more fun to go to an area and just level up with the people there, really.
Yeah, if there's anyone around, great. Just good times all around.
Yeah. If you've got an average ship that's pretty much jack of all trades, then you can just swap it up. You can max out the whole lot just by doing data deliveries and stuff like that, courier jobs. It's very easy for people who are on the fence about getting it.
Yeah, but absolutely. If you're on the fence,
Not
then
too-
I say take the jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bang for buck, it's definitely one of them games you could sort of play for life and come back to and stuff.
I'm just catching up on Nieder's comments there now, but it's hard. I'm sorry to hear about that, buddy. Yeah, Jesus. And very understandable. Whew. Shit, man. Excuse my language.
I'll be honest.
There's no cartel to tell me off there.
You seen TV? Yeah, that was funny when I got a strike and I watched the bit I'd missed, and you guys were effing and blinding like flat out until I got a strike.
Oh man,
Well,
fun
at
times.
least two of you. I think it was Spider and Cartel himself that were culprits.
I remember you getting the strike. Nearly went for a
Yeah, I got
second.
strike. Yeah,
What the hell? Oh,
I
it's
went for a
double.
second. Then I got one back.
Fuel scoop.
So really, I came out with a funny thing. Right. No, I have to do is sleep. I'm doing a community missions because I'm hoping that's where it's at for freebies.
Fair enough. Oh, bank high stunt.
I'm trying to grind the tiers up, make the tiers higher so everybody gets more money.
Money. Money, 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 money.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I'll just see a few extra missions on the way. I pick them up. Other ones.
Decelerate. I keep forgetting to put my throttle in neutral there. There we go. Alrighty.
If anyone wants to know the best place for items like clothing
Oh, God damn it.
that I found, there's a base called Ingstrad in LP 486/49. You can't miss it. It's 5 light years away from the event.
Oh, nice.
Literally. It's very close. And go any of the first 3 have stuff, but Napier base doesn't always have 256. But the Ingstad gateway, INGSTAD gateway, I've noticed has always had over 100,000 in stock. And you do make money. You make about 50 grand a run. But I mean, it is taking a community goal up for everybody in it.
Exactly, and your contribution, and you're going to get, so it's going to pay out more in the long run.
Yeah. I'd like to see it go up at least 2 or 3 more tiers before. It's got to be the easiest. It's a good one for newcomers to come in and blast away at.
Fuel scoop.
Just seeing a question there, Neater. If you were to travel to real stars, which constellation would you go to? I have no idea. Do you know, if I could travel to the real stars, pick a direction. I wouldn't care in the slightest, as long as I'm doing it.
Well, I'd say from a lore perspective, what I'd like to do in the game is actually fly to Sol. I've never flown to Sol yet, but anything impressive, I guess. Sol, I think it's where the Earth is, isn't it?
Yep, that's the one. Solar system.
And I'd like to be able to land there, or at least make out the continents. I don't know. No spoilers, but I don't know if it's how realistic it is.
Agatha's only interested in traveling if it's like Star Trek. I'd be okay with the Expanse as well, which is modeling where they think we'll be. Not the most comfortable, certainly not Star Trek with replicators or anything, but I'd be okay with that level of comfort, I think. Andromeda. Ooh, interesting.
I'd like it to just added like a Star Trek of aliens in this game, and that their faces appear when you meet them in mid-space.
Oh, right, I know that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the little logo of their face appears, blah blah blah. Or even at Starport's weird too, I guess. I don't know. There's no, it's all humanoid, isn't it, at the moment?
Yes,
Or
yes.
is it?
Yeah, other than Thargoids. It's, a human bubble in the galaxy.
But yeah, but this is definitely one of them type of like Warframe type of games where they've got a lot planned for it. After it's just come out of beta, they can go wild, can't they?
That's it. That's it, exactly. I can imagine all the stuff they've been dreaming up in their drawing rooms. And now they're like, oh, we can finally get permission to start rolling with this.
Absolutely.
Which I like.
I never thought I'd get this on PS4. And even like running okay, it's not bad for console.
Not bad at all.
Absolutely. I was like, this is one of them games like, you know, Star Citizen. There's no way getting PS4. And it was one of the reasons I was definitely going to buy a PC this year. So I'll probably wait till around Christmas time now or January sales. But I'll
Okay.
still get a PC. Other reasons, videos, better sound, stuff like that.
Yeah, for me, video editing and whatnot as well. Well, my laptop doesn't do
Oh,
too bad, but I can tell myself that I can justify it, you know. Like I'm trying to justify the damn chair.
Yeah, I need the audio quality of, you know, a PC, and so I prefer to make, you know, little montages than actual stuff.
Understandably so. A lot of fun.
And Share Factory is so limited because Sony is so finicky about what they should put onto its own hard drives.
I don't understand it. Like, PlayStation's been around forever. There's these updates to SharePlay are just so minuscule. And it's like, oh, we've a new update coming out. Oh, what is it? It's a new theme. Are you serious? Oh, just roll with it. Just overdo it. It's better to overdo it than underdo it. Just have these little plugins if someone wants them, and if they don't, keep the interface clean and simple. It's very easy to do. Right.
Complete. Frame shift drive charging.
Oh, overheating.
Do you hear this figures recently for the games like Destiny and Battlefront and all that? How they're spending like 4 times the amount of money on advertising than they are on the actual game itself.
I believe it, especially with Destiny.
Yeah, with Destiny it was like 500 million, and then like 64 million was spent on the actual game or something.
Yeah, but
It's ridiculous.
well, with the 500 million number, that was the investment over 10 years, though. So that's what they'll be drawing on for Destiny 3 and 4 as well. I think that's been released to them by
One of the
Activision.
big games recently, like 4/5 of its total cost was all marketing so far.
Yeah, that's
Thus
absolutely
far.
crazy.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, you serious? Does that really happen?
Scooping complete.
But yeah, as it
Frame
is.
shift drive charging.
Close to the
I've got a
sun.
theory on what's happening with a lot of games. And what clinched this was Metal Gear Phantom Pain. Why NGO was nothing like Metal Gear 4 for diversity, content, modes of play, skill curve. It was all gone. Honestly, it became a pew-pew shooter, and I love Metal Gear franchise. And even you could tell Michio Kaku was not happy about how that went down.
Yeah.
He had nothing really to do with the multiplayer. And around the time of Mass Effect Co-op, because there are still more people to this day playing on PS3, on Mass Effect 3 co-op than there is on Mass Effect Andromeda co-op. Like, by far, there's still more people playing on the PS3. That co-op, and it's crap compared to PS3 co-op.
Yeah,
So,
it seems it always seems like an afterthought more than core gameplay. What is this? Neither. I'm boring these days. I'm an autumn watch freak. And how does that make you boring? Anyway, I gotta wander. Ta-ta. No worries, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you feel better. Take it easy, my friend.
Yeah.
Did I scan? I did. Keep forgetting if I scanned or not. Alright, that says it all. Grab a little fuel here.
Yeah, basically, come to the conclusion is what they've done is they've killed the pre-owned market by releasing games now which are so blatantly got content held back that they know that they'll get the bulk of players who haven't pre-ordered. They can project the sales figures from that, and then they know who will buy on sale. You know what I mean? Like, From Software have done it with Dark Souls right now. They got Dark Souls on sale, generous price.
The metadata would definitely show that. Someone tried something once as well, and I didn't like it. It was EA. I don't know what the game was, but I remember when you got the game, inside there was a code, and the code opened the multiplayer, and the code was a one-time use. And in the store, it was €20 to open the multiplayer, which you'd be like, why would I need to? I got a code with the game, and it was for the pre-owned market. Very clever, very sneaky. I did not appreciate that one bit.
I think it's twofold. They're making the games for threefold. One, for a younger audience, which is hypocritical when you look at the game's age on most of these games, 18 or whatever. Kill the pre-owned market to force digital, which isn't a real asset at all.
It's not.
Sell it on. They make shoddy Blu-rays. They don't mind giving Xbox a 4K one to put in a £200 system, but they won't put a 4K one or a better quality one than the PS4. That's the number one problem. PS4 is quality Blu-ray. Always has been. Yeah, and to basically get you onto the next game quick as possible. That would explain why the lack of games with true replay value up until like Elite and hopefully Red Dead 2. And if you look at the top streamers, it's always the same. They're virtually always PS3 games. You look at the top streams, how many there are. It's Grand Theft Auto, it's FIFA, arguably PS3. It's Call of Duty, which was the PS3 version up until the last one that came out. They're the main games being streamed, games which are already on the PS3. Not PS4 games. It's really weird. It's been a weird generation.
It has.
Sure.
And on top of that, while they try and rush us on, they're getting very, very angry with producers like Elite Dangerous. Another one is the new Final Fantasy 15, because they just keep throwing free content in there, and I think in December, they're about to throw in a free multiplayer, so you can kind of jump in and take on all these new missions again, and it's like people keep revisiting the games that they've bought, and the content developers that like to just rush you on real quick are getting a little annoyed with that model, because it's not very profitable. But it certainly brings loyalty to I mean, you look at Elite Dangerous, right? The cost of the game, it can't be that profitable. But I've dropped, 30 or 40 euro on Frontier coins, and I was happy. I didn't even know what I was buying. I was happy to do it to support the developer, because I like that the developer's not trying to extract money out of me left, right, and center. So I'm happy to support that model.
Yeah, it's approached it in a way where I feel like I want to contribute something.
Yeah, I think the 35 I paid for the game was too little in comparison to what they're doing.
I got it on sale. I agree with you. And I got it on sale, and I feel like I was harsh and get it straight away in a way.
Yeah, it's like the work you guys are putting into this is like just wow, well done. And
But
yeah,
honestly, even mainstream has come out and said now that people need to stop pre-ordering games.
they do.
Even
It's ridiculous.
somebody like IGN or somebody, one of them big companies said the other day, guys, if you do not stop pre-ordering games, you will see this get worse. Now, I remember when the people were telling us back in 2008, you know, when the first DLCs ever came out, that this stuff would eventually permeate into single-player games and turn single-player into pay-to-win games. And we've got several already out now, coming out and what have you, which have got these features in them. It's becoming... It's almost like and they said in the the video on YouTube, they said it's almost like doing a social experiment to see how much they can push out of you, and it's only you, the gamers, that can change it.
It's true. I mean, it's not just the game. It's like get the game and the season pass, and it's like, but what the hell's in the season pass? What are you going to find out? But no, I'm not going to buy something. Oh, come on, like.
Ahead of time. Yeah.
Where am I going? Ooh, there's another bank heist going on in chat.
Oh yes, there's a lot of catching up to do.
Alright, let's go. I love that the clock on the screen is correct now. That the clock went back that hour. It's good to look at it, just know it's real. That's what time it is.
Oh, the clocks really gone back again?
Oh, they went back yesterday, yeah.
Oh god.
I was up, I told the guys last night I was on until 2. And I was just turning 2 and I checked and, no, it's 1. Alright, I got me another hour. Hoorah.
Right, so that means there's going to be a couple of clocks in my house that are wrong. I've got to fish them out. Is it now 10 to 9?
Correct, yes.
Right, so 2 of my clocks have caught up. I bet you my alarm clock will get me. When I wake up, the little buggers. He's lurking by my bed.
Alright, what's this? Okay, not much to see here.
Please.
What's that? Dylan, side note for bank heist. It takes about 7 minutes after the last bank heist. Good to know, actually. I've never... Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
God, they still haven't hit you. Well, come on, guys. Mind you. And you must be doing bigger holes than me. Yeah, to anyone watching on PS4, you'd be surprised how easy, even on my first week, I made a good few million. Get up from the Sidewinder just to my community goals. And, you know, my cargo was terrible. So, yeah, you can make a good few million to get you started just on a community goal. Doesn't take long. When you hand in whatever, bounty, data, or you'll get something anyway, at least $500,000. But it doesn't take long, and it will take a time to update sometimes, but you don't have to get that much, you know? Like, I got 1 million in bounties, that's all. That's about like 12 kills or so.
Yeah, and then you're set.
And then I was already in the top 75%. So, you know, and I haven't dropped yet, so you really don't have to do that much money to come in the top 10%. And I'm in the top 10% now with the cargo. And you could do that easy in Type 6.
Oh, very easy, and I love that it works that way.
Yeah.
Oh, biologist, I'm sorry BlackBox told you off. He looks for people that like just don't know how to turn off their cap locks, and he teaches them how to do that. So sorry if I don't know what you posted, but so sorry if he was a little over aggressive there.
I took my hands away. I was near the end of my journey to practice some vision. Pain in the ass. The only pain in the ass about the actual thing, to be honest, is that you've got to go 32,000 light seconds back to the base with the goods you just collected.
Yeah.
Fuel skipping.
And I just got a fine for blocking all of that ass. Blocking
Dang.
doesn't mind. They like to tax me. Only had 150 quid that time. Wasn't too bad.
Not too bad at all.
I know this, I know it. Whoa, I'm fighting with a keelback, man. Get off.
Go for it.
Whoa.
4, 3, 2,
Jeez.
1. Engage.
Yeah, we went through the slot at the same time, man. What a maniac. Let's save that there again, please. I thought I was going to hit the ceiling and we'll get us both stuck in there. It was one of them flashy passenger things. Big wings on it. Yeah, I think. No, it wasn't a keelback, it was like a dolphin or something. A big one. Beluga, that's it.
Ah, but
Something
yeah.
like beluga. One of them ones. They look really sleek. Now, speaking of cockpits, we need something different too. You have to ban that shit because we know this one already. Does the paint go into the actual cockpit?
Let me check. I don't know.
We can't tell in yours because you got big nose.
Ah, there you go. Look, if, I'm looking at the interior now. I don't think so. My interior, I don't see any red. It's well lit up. So I'm going to say no. So that's an opportunity on itself.
So the shadow. You gotta do just so the shadow cross over you there.
Yeah. I better get
Mind you.
off you. A little worried there.
Frame shift drive.
Oh, you're jumping now. Keep forgetting about the delay.
Yeah. What is our delay? It says it here somewhere. Used to. Total screen time. Chat delay 6 seconds.
4,
So,
3,
that's why I missed it.
1. Engage.
That's still not better than it used to be. It used to be like 30 odd second delay.
Yeah, it still can be on people on Wi-Fi and whatnot as well. But I did a DIY job with a Cat 6 up the stairs. And it's never been better. This could be an interesting system, or not. Well, it's a big system with very little in terms of anything that might drag me out of my way here. I'll do a few more jumps, guys, and then I'm going to sign off for the night and go spend some time with the missus. And tune into Cartel's stream, who's on Assassin's Creed right now. Try and get a feel for that game. I think that was the one that was on PSN this month or last month.
No, it's brand new.
Oh, it's a
yeah,
new.
brand new.
Okay, cool. I know that an Assassin's Creed game was on PS Plus. So okay, I didn't know there's a new one out as well.
They gave away Chronicles, the side-scrolling one.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a blast. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go off now and get some dinner.
That's also not a bad idea.
Thanks
yeah.
for having me on.
Oh, it's been always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure. You're just a wealth of knowledge.
I know I couldn't have done it without the chat room.
That's it.
Thank you all for helping out.
Yeah, between the chat room, guys.
Yeah.
It's I'll park it up here, guys. It has been phenomenal, but it's time for me to depart. So thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Should be on streaming tomorrow pretty late, but I'll throw something up on Twitter later with the times. If you're interested in the podcast we were doing, check out DigiDoesGaming.com. Our first ever podcast is up there, and if you have any questions or you'd like us to discuss anything in the next podcast, just feel free to drop us a line in the comment section, and we'd be more than happy to do so. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy. All the best. All right.